first blood on defense and playing with their numbers.
Bro, Miami snatching their chain right now.
You're gonna have to get around when there's your first blood. I think you're first when you talk about the offensive side of things. They'll go to get the plant down and play to hold. See if Heretics.
Oh, that's a good nade.
Bring it back in this 3 versus 4.
Hold on, let me get out my Discord noties. I got home late as egg.
This is just gonna be so difficult.
Hit the nade on one side. Wants to slide.
Oh, no, you dead, bro.
Super.
Oh.
Another multi-kill, and he's able to not get away. He will get hunted down. I thought he got out.
I'm not gonna lie, I had supers under today.
4 Rancor. The problem is the time. You got 20 seconds to go. He's got to take out Hook and Skies, and while he has to giddy up and go, AR going to make it so tough. The centering is on a forehead, but not able to win it.
Let me get the thumbnail. Give me like 2 minutes. I gotta get the chat too. Once I get the chat, I should be straight.
Everybody knows they're weak there, so the little pre-fire allows him to get 2.
Okay.
But the first blood on the Real is really the key there.
That's
for Optic.
good.
Kind of saw from Hook's POV. I think he's the one that gives a call out, sort of, hey,
let me pull up my chat real quick.
As soon as Shotzi comes out of garage, checks it, sees Real, perfect timing.
Now he's got to
oh my goodness.
That on the other end and do it.
Give me like 2 seconds. I don't know if anybody's in chat. Give me like 2 seconds right now.
Sort of like a test of your discipline, right? Just be ready for them to be running at us.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially bombs plan B.
It seems to be the case. Super. He is on a.
There we go, big bet. What's good, Cash?
Leading the lobby for now.
Dude, I got stuck in a meeting, bro. I got stuck in a meeting, so I was like a little bit later. But I'm good now. I mean, this fix gonna be probably, I don't want to say 3-0, but I saw, like, because I checked on Breaking Point before I went live. Miami had a really good map 1 or something. I don't know the score, though.
Just like back-to-back, holding angles, all of mid under their control. Problem is Rancor gonna get caught here.
Shoot. Hello? We're living next to each other. Who do you think threw that?
A ghost, apparently.
He's locked in. It doesn't matter. First blood on the metals.
Maybe he didn't see the angle it came from, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, he's dead, bro.
They'll battle back and try to stop this.
Oh, they got out of it. And that's bomb down.
Shotzi will pop twice. The last guy will be Super. He's had a hell of a map, but now 1 versus 4. Best of luck, but he is shooting.
He ain't doing this. He got 12 seconds.
12 and 6 stat line. I'm not sure how many of these have come in losing rounds. Aren't going to add that much, but you can see just the centering. He is snapping right now.
Yeah, great stuff from him, but it's all about this man on your screen right now. Finds the multi-kill, keeps them alive. And honestly, Dre Reed there.
Y'all think Optic wins this map? I don't know. If Miami sells 3 rounds in a row, they deserve to lose this whole series.
They didn't know if they were going A or B. You kind of had this 2-2 split, but the subs make the play.
This is the round.
Money spread, money spread, money spread. Currently getting sold in my CS2 slip. Watching this makes me feel better. Nah, no way. Did you make the prediction or you got the prediction from somebody else?
Somebody likes or doesn't like as we get prepped for it. Let's see what they go for. Shotzi on double digits as well. Oh, they just want to square up. They just want to square up. Super.
Brother, he has 15.
That's going to be 3 for Super. Now 15 and 7. Give him the ace to close it out. Super.
This man had 16.
Just lights up the lobby for the ace.
Bro, he had 16. This kid's on crack.
Yo.
I mean, him playing like that.
Bro.
We've kind of been wondering as we look at this last round, just to slide out on the skies.
Dude.
That's
the
crazy.
Last one on the Dashy. Dashy's like, I got my one. I'd be saying the same thing. It wasn't on me.
That guy might have missed a bullet in all the transfers there. He was shooting. You saw even the one before.
A Brody in the Discord I'm in. She's selling, kid. Honestly, I feel like CS is a little bit harder to predict rather than CDL. Because CDL, like, it's a bit more individualistic. With CS, it's more of a team aspect. Someone's gonna get kills more than like other people, if they're allowed to, or if they have that role, you know. Super might be selling my slip. I said for me personally that I thought him and Metals as a deal was gonna be less, But I mean, they had 18 together, so that's pretty bad. It ain't impossible. I'm just happy that Metals didn't have a good map.
One of the first times we've really seen that.
And the first map was kind of a blowout too.
Going after top office, plenty for the backside.
Actually, how much do they have?
That was like baby. Yeah, no, it really
I'm gonna see how much they have together, because I missed the first map, and then I guess, like you said, Super went fucking Super Saiyan.
Obviously lost several of those, but they were very winnable.
Let me see the stats so far.
But
So far, Metals has 32, Super got 40. What is that? That's 72. Honestly, that's kind of bad, because that means they only need really like they only really need like 15 each. If they have 15 each, then they probably hit the over. That 16 hurt.
Third match after being a fill-in now. Ali, how is Super making this impact?
He's unreal. That is Super's hallway throughout the entirety of that hacienda. I mean, they could not kill this guy. He was good for a two-piece almost every single round. You could literally make a highlight reel. Redcore, I'm so sorry. We thought you were in the lead for Rookie of the Year, and your teammate has stolen it.
No, he's still there. He's still
Nah,
there.
dog.
But Super's challenging.
I think it's just awesome their approach to this. I mean, first things first, like you needed massive improvement in Search and Destroy. You have that now with Super. Every single match so far has been unbelievable in the game mode. And what we saw, I mean, he was pulling out subs, ARs, it did it.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, they got it off though? Man, if he ran away, he would have had time.
When it comes down to it, if he needs to square up, he will. Pulls out the AR, finds an ace at the very end. Just aggressive in every way you could say the word. This guy's unbelievable.
The entirety of the Search and Destroy, my favorite thing from Miami was that they just kept it confusing. They kept throwing different looks at Optic Texas, and they didn't know what to do. Like,
y'all gave this man an ace last round when I have his under. Him and Metals. Honestly, if Metals is doing like, if Metals gets dogged on these next couple rounds, or even for the control, I'm cool with it.
That free two-piece, because Optic Texas, they blind counter A, and they're like, all right, nobody's here. We need to rotate over towards the B side. Miami Heretics is basically in their spawn, and they're like, what are you guys doing this close up? It allows Super to get 2 kills, and Optic Texas just didn't have the answer.
As Joey D said, Miami playing with a different style today, at least on Hacienda. And we've got an opportunity to dive a little bit deeper here. We've got our telestrator ready. What are we looking at?
Yeah, let's talk about that Search and Destroy. I mean, Miami have had huge improvement there. Bringing in Super, it's unbelievable. But, like, they played together and gained information.
Bruh,
so they
somebody,
could
homie in one of the Discords I'm in said, Optic is effing dog crap. This is pathetic.
So we're gonna jump into it. So right here,
bro, honestly, I don't know what to say about Optic, bro. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong, but it's just crazy how they be going back and forth. I feel like they'll be good, though. They clearly have, like, a good roster.
So Real, he's gonna get in here and get into a gunfight with number 1.
Took Shotzi for 61 and he's the only one cooking. Nah, facts. Because what is he at right now? Shotzi's not doing bad. He has a 1.15. He's 42 kills too. This guy's going through it. He has a 0.5 right now. How long till? Here's my thing. Because listen, I like Skies. I really like him as a player. I think what he's providing in terms of vibes is pretty good. But I feel like their biggest issue was mostly the kills. Definitely, they needed to change on. But honestly, that's how you bring Hook in too. So I don't know. It kind of goes either way, to be honest. I think it's more so that Hook's maybe not having his best series, but he's not doing like terrible. He's like one off from 500, so he's not doing like bad. It's just everybody's not doing well together.
The wrap out number 7 on your map, that's Renkor. He can see if anybody's pushing through towards their spawn, and then once you get information in the round,
oh my god,
you can then begin to take.
Oh bad, I'm yawning.
This is where Miami needed the most improvement, and so far through 2 matches, I mean, their search has been ridiculous.
Patience.
I completely agree with you. Like, they went from one of the worst teams in league in Search and Destroy. I mean, they were bottom 4 in almost every category, including retakes, and that was one of the best retakes.
Nah, they were. I'll say that about what the hosts are saying. They were known for being like legit Minnesota Rokkr with map 5s, but losing each map 5. I will say Miami used to be terrible at Search and Destroy. They would literally lose every map 5. It was only until when they got to the major in Spain where they kind of were like putting stuff together.
Miami is up 2-0, and Super, with his performance on that Hacienda, has now tied the league record for an individual on Search and Destroy. 16 kills, and ace as well in that game.
Oh yeah, Ghosty, because Ghosty had the record on Red Card, right?
I I mean, I thought this was going to be a 3-0.
Oh, by 100, by the way.
Yeah, and it was also off the back of Super, by the way.
Well, I said it was a game 5. I don't believe that anymore. Let's close it out, Miami. There's a reason I'm in first place out. Let's go over to Maven.
Good pick.
Yeah, no, I honestly, as much as I thought it should be.
Surge with the sweep today?
So
I
I don't know, man. Something about this matchup.
Against LAG? Yeah.
Oh, God, it just.
Brother, it's LAG. Bro, literally, I said it in the predictions. It was Neptune's birthday 2 days ago. Birthday boy about to go fucking nuts. He about to go stupid. My thing is, like, they're just on complete opposite ends of the spectrum. If you really think about it, like, Vancouver, in terms of most people, would consider them like a top 3 team in the league. And rightfully so. Like, after the Neptune change, they're definitely, like, from play style to winnings, placements, like, they're definitely probably top 3. LAG's, like, probably second to last. The only team that's, like, worse than them is probably Vegas.
It's 1-7, but it's 1-0 this
And even then, Vegas is probably going to improve. I mean, they have players like Pred. Exnet went crazy last week. RCD's had a really good map 1. So, I mean, they might be the worst team in the league in like a little minute. You just got to give them time because I think Vegas can definitely improve.
When we casted them, the only statistics we talked about were with Neptune. It might be a with Super conversation, a with Kenny.
So we'll see. But it should be a sweep. It should be a sweep. I have no faith in LAG. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. Like, let's keep it a buck. All those players are good. It's just they got to take time to develop.
Starts going to be key.
No, 100%. But some very good-looking stats for Optic.
Should I bet Miami map 3 250? I'm going to say no. Because it is control. Control can go either way. I'm going to say no.
A bigger advantage here than maybe even the vault, just based on Heretics are tough.
I mean, yeah, it's just so hard to say. I mean, when you look at the season, yeah, absolutely. Like, we're talking about number 1, number 2.
But right now, who knows?
Yeah, right now, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
The momentum of this match, I'm not sure.
Oh, man, I'll be on it.
But the dogs are ready. And
Super still shooting.
shots just flew out the window.
Yeah, no,
it looks so funny when you die mid-dive. It looks like
So this man did not check his right at all.
He's a dolphin. Dude, that hoop chow last week up the zip on Proto is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that boy got out of there for free, bro.
They're the Wild Boys.
The Bash
Good
Brothers.
shots.
Bash Brothers. Ranker win 1.
I'm about to say, Shotzi and them got to turn around. This is good now. Shotzi and them can focus on their front. There's only 2 that's out.
Now waiting on the help to come in. He stayed alive until Super's
Okay, now they have to, okay, whoever's coming off spawn got to worry about Super. Because now they know somebody's in this, like, office top plat area. Good pickup.
So good for Ranker. Beautiful stuff here. Playing his life, getting the kills. He's the reason they still have a foothold at this point. And yeah, his teammates help like clearing out Dashy and stuff, but he's been alive here this entire time.
Yeah, and on the other side, it's been Skies who just locked it down the spawn, and you take that all day if you are Optic, because Rokkr makes the plays, but nobody else could get
Okay, they all know that mainly everybody's in front.
But they're able to clutch up. They deal with Rokkr.
Yo, what's good, Jit? What's good?
Miami, half of this round is gone.
Hope y'all had a fantastic day. A little Friday of CDL. I'm not gonna lie, I started streaming late because I was stuck in a meeting at work, but we good now. Got a nice little weekend ahead of us. I'm vibing. Vibing.
He's going to get caught. Now it's going to go. 2 are going to drop. Hook and Skies out of the mix. 4v2 for the moment. Beautiful bit of patience there.
That's 2 dead.
Fire might end up hurting him. It doesn't. They'll get 3 dead.
How we looking? I took the medals and super slit. We're cool for now. If they hit like 30 kills, if they hit like 30 kills, then I think they tie it.
All right, never mind. If Shotzi doesn't get 3,
damn, that boy got a 3 ball.
Dead, you might just lose.
I think they need 30 in this specific map to tie it. Or at least, actually, I think they'd be under because it's 102.5. So we need like, I think the max we can have kills wise is 30. So I need like a cool little 3-0 or 3-1. Meadows is getting dogged, so I mean, as long as he gets dogged and Super has less than like 29, then I'm cool. I'm worked right now till 8:30. Damn, what the fuck? Nah, I get off at 2, so that's what kind of sucks sometimes about Friday streams with the CDL. Sometimes I can't like stream right away.
I just feel like there's so much room and control for Shotzi and Hook to get loose and find openings.
Yeah, and I like what Miami's
I'm not gonna lie, I think Shotzi got lost right there.
And they're hoping that baits. Everybody else is playing slow. As Rokkr hits a great slide. That's gonna be 3 dead. Chance here now. You've kept Metals alive, Super alive near the point, so multiple players are gonna be on.
Nah, it's 3 on point.
Shotzi from top.
They gotta go.
Drop low. Him and Sky's gonna go for this, but it may not matter.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
Miami clutch on.
That was
up and
close,
win the
too.
First attack. Again, they just stayed alive in the right positions, but Rentor with that double, that multi really changes the round.
Well, that plus, I mean, he's the reason they're ended to begin with. With his plays early on B, the fact that they had it on
the 3-ball.
get anything done. Shotzi's triple there, the play of the round.
That was good timing. Honestly, they would have ended the entire round if they just like kind of capitalized.
That gets them going a bit, but yeah, you nailed it. Just put one on it, make them react. Then they win their fights.
How many they got total right now?
Offensive win.
Not considering map 3, Metals has 32, Super has 40, so 72 not considering any kills in map 3. I'll add those real quick. So 9, 1.
I think Super won a gunfight to get them out. And
82, they're at 82 right now.
When he was the only player who was kind of out of spawn. Another reason that you even have an opportunity to make the play, right? That you get out towards the point. We weren't sure if they were going to get there. Hip fire hitting. Up the double digits. His shots. He's answer back now and get an offensive round win of the
They have 82 total right now, considering this map.
Try to take space.
Why we stuttering?
Catches a stun. Thought caught for a second, but Skies is looking over him. Nice shots at range there from Hook. He is hitting right now.
They're on map 3. They're on map 3.
But they lose everybody else towards the point for now. Hook's still going off though. He's made the play to likely finish B. Just frying them. Super finally able to shut him down with a sub in hand.
Yeah, but just straight shots.
They're gonna get B.
Just great positioning. Taking his time.
See, this isn't good because we're gonna probably go like at least another 2 rounds.
Over 2 minutes. You have a life advantage. Still 25 lives. You have.
Miami got to shut him down for the slip.
You barely got that done if you're Heretics, or well, I mean, it took like everything in the kitchen sink to get the round win. Seems you have every advantage right now if you are Optic Texas.
Good shots from Dashy.
Point to get done. Could be an insane hold here for Miami, but the fact you already have a body on it early. Trying to do the same thing.
Good trade from Sky. That's 2. That's 3. Y'all got to stack. They know where last guy's at, too. Y'all got to stack this.
You've got 2 on it. Make
they got it. They're going to get it.
Make 4 on it.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh. This ain't happening. There's no way they reach it. Oh, I thought somebody got on the point.
There from Optic Texas, and well, I guess now who can play defense?
I mean,
honestly, I'm not mad too. If they have quick rounds, then like we cooling. We cooling.
And then just the transition.
We gonna see ATM. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is
now we have to. We have to. We have to.
Back gives you the little camera. Then able to hit the last one on a Rentor with the help of his teammate.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh shoot, low-key, I forgot to add my Discord link. Yo, is anybody in the Discord right now? Could you please DM me a link to the Discord? If anybody in the chat is in the Discord, please DM it to me on Discord so I can copy the link and put it on for like a pinned comment for the chat.
Instead,
and please let me know if you have DM me. That's 3 dead.
Metals will get 1, but that's about it. So Real once again
waiting for baseball.
The end of that last round.
You know it's crazy. I went to a baseball game like last week for my friend's birthday. It was cool. I never really was like. I like baseball, but honestly, it wasn't like my favorite sport to watch. But with the rule changes now that they have the timer for the pitchers, it's actually pretty fun. I like the energy. Send it on Cord Bet. Appreciate it.
I mean, they've got no success this time. I mean, you're battling towards B. I mean, most of the early round last time. Now you're able to get a body out towards it.
Appreciate you, Jit.
You deal with Dash. He pushed up.
4, 3.
Now a chance to do some damage inside the
garage. I forgot to do it before stream.
Well, a little awkward for him.
Yeah, both timings were weird.
Yeah, bumping butts as he tries to get out.
I wanted it as a pinned comment. That's perfect.
It takes an eternity. You still have Renko here? Okay, we're right back to what we saw in the round 1. Renko trying to be the lone man, play Rambo on the point. He gets a
where we at?
From Metals, and
we're at like we're at like 22. I'm not gonna lie. It might be Raps.
Ranker's still here, but
still here.
Teammates get back to him. Can't play from the point.
This nigga has 9 kills, bro. Rencor has 9 kills. The number one reason why I took their under was because I was like, Rencor's not gonna let Super take his kills 2 matches in a row.
If you are Heretics, but Optic just has not allowed anything to come of it.
Yeah, you got the lives to do it. Still 15 left, but only 15 seconds actually left to use. kills, trying to help out his teammate. Shotzzy though already getting the kill.
Rancor is getting his chain snatched by his own teammate. That's all I'm gonna say. How much left till we lose? 7, I think.
And from that terrific offense, you only give up 1.
I think 7.
Defensively.
If Optic have like a banger round right now, then we save. Yeah, it's shot. It probably is. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know why Rancor is getting his chain snatched by his own teammate. Like, listen, I like Super. I think, you know, obviously off that first series he had, maybe got steamrolled in the wrong way. But I definitely didn't think that like Rancor was just not going to be the main Slayer anymore. I mean, he probably still is, but I mean, Super's on a honeymoon phase. What's poppin', Unk? Brother, I'm not Unk. I'm 23. Never call me Unk again.
And you are struggling. Good thing is
never call me Unk again. Y'all can call me Unk when I'm like 40.
You've guaranteed those.
Y'all can call me like Big Bro or something. 23 is cool. That's like Big Brother age.
Trying to get something going.
Y'all might have somebody in like college or something.
Defensively, have a chance. They're gonna have to win it on offense.
Might remake some of the other 2 you sent. Shoot, I don't blame you one bit.
But the last time we saw Optic on offense, it was a quick one. It was due to this player. Hook was insane, and he's looking to get right back to it.
Yeah, right back to his office, just walking down the stairs, allows Skies to get on the point now. You have Shotzzy helping him out on one angle, so you're just in this
I forgot to
trap.
put the text up. Hold on. There we go.
Oh yeah, no, you are trapped in big time. First take about to get done. Crossfire setup though, I thought looked pretty good for Optic Texas. Then everyone just got smoked. So a nice retake there, and well, the fact you had one body on it.
Oh, bro. I need Optic to like get literally the next like 11 kills and not let somebody get a single one.
Yeah, and I guess like, you know, if you're Miami, you don't overcommit to offense.
Because they have 28 right now.
Towards Rock, you just gotta say, let's just 4-hit shed, and that is where that retake happened. Now they have another 3 deads here, make it all 4. So.
Okay.
Yeah, what was an incredible break, incredible setup for Optic. Now they're the ones gonna have to try to get out.
And time is a
yeah, this is Rock. There's no way. Because the Miami's gonna keep him in a spawn trap. They're gonna go another round. They're gonna get more kills, bro. It's all, bro.
Point man on one side, the rest kind of battling out from spawn.
That boy Shotzzy cashed the first leg. Shotzzy's been having a good series. He had a 1.15 in the first 2 maps.
Hipfire pistol hits, just slides directly.
It's 3 dead. Please get on a point.
Okay, minute extension looks to be good. You've got 2 on it. You've got Hook pushed out.
Might have one more go at this. There's only 2 on it. Just Hook pushes out towards Shed. So this is gonna go up pretty slow. Shotzi's gonna be on the pinch, but Metals is able to pick that up. So great job by Metals.
Yeah, this is definitely
Hook stayed
these.
alive though. It's been so
I lost my first prediction. I'll admit defeat. I'm 0 for 1 so far.
Already starting to hit him. All of Miami just sort of rotate on over. 0 points.
Yeah, they're gonna go another round 2. Damn.
Okay.
How many we got left? It's over, bro. It's over. They passed it. They passed it.
It didn't look good early in that one for Heretics, but a beautiful retake onto A. Or sorry, onto B, and then suddenly.
Damn, bro. RIP, RIP. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're gonna have to do it on offense.
Yeah, because their line was at 102.5. They passed it. I think they're at like 105 right now.
It wasn't the prettiest one. Like, it was a hard-fought battle to get that offensive win. Like Texas, who, well, at least in one was.
How many kills does Real have?
We go the distance, and now if you're Texas, you're feeling the pressure.
Real has.
Everything comes down to.
Oh yeah, Real's negative.
Vibes are always a little different.
Always are a little different, just like the Miami Magic, a little bit different. Can they get it done now?
Oh my boss. What about that to call?
Breaks can be so crucial. Let's see if they can take advantage in this break. Where they have
they're at like 34. They're at like 34 kills. They're at 106. They're at 106.
Spots, but usually spinning a hole. And well, Shotzzy a big part of why. Shotzzy is able to get 2 before he drops. Ranker gonna be the last guy up, but he is shooting and trying to battle everything. Oh, finds an opening. I thought he found a beautiful opening there to get across, but just not able to wiggle away. As Shotzzy starts out 3-0 in this round 5.
Yeah, he just found the opening. He was able to just climb the fence through the middle of the map, and now him and Hook just causing so many problems.
Don't pull. What the fuck?
You have not had a lot of great breaks. And well, Shotzzy's breaking your ankles. He finds 5 in a row to start this, and you've had nothing. If you are Miami, you should have 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, this is your effort to do it. This is your chance.
Oh,
Shotzi,
shoot.
though, he's back off spawn and he's greeny and taking the route. Is going to be Hook, who's going to be in behind and playing spoiler, likely getting caught. Yeah, it was Ranker.
And then I got an ad.
Now heads have to start to turn. I don't know if you're going to get a chance to
No shot.
at the objective. Maybe Real can pull off some magic. Nope, he's not going to be able to do it.
I gotta get paid, twin. I gotta get paid.
So he's the only
I don't know. I gotta go through my settings and see how many ads y'all get comparatively to like Twitch or something. Twitch, I either try to pack them up where you only get them once every like 45, but on YouTube I think it's different. I think they do it.
Problem is, though, they don't want to get caught, right? So you kind of just sort of stop there if you were Skies. And sometimes it just takes
No
one
shot
to
they got through
beat
that.
point. Here's another opportunity here for Miami.
It's got a little bit more interesting now. Brought it back in
They could do this. They could do this.
Doing its job. None of the utility.
You don't mind?
Next
All right, bet.
extension. So just over a minute to work with. You're already on to A.
Yeah, they're just again doing this.
I'm about to say it's different with YouTube versus Twitch. Twitch could be like 2.5 minutes, and you can't skip it. YouTube is usually like a 5-second ad that you can skip, so it ain't like too bad.
I feel like I've seen this before. Okay, Skies just got spit on. Big win there for Metals. 12 lives remaining for Heretics.
Oh, you definitely saw a shot
There
too.
for Metals.
Twitch ads be ass. That's why I don't
I've
use
seen
that.
this before. Can they get
Now you know what I used to do? I used to what's it called?
Nice little win there from Rancor.
I used to get like a YouTube link.
They aren't giving them anything.
I don't know why this happened for me because this happened to me like in 2019 or like 2020 when I was watching Flight a lot during that time. I don't know why. Whenever he would he would usually post a video letting people know he went live on Twitch on YouTube. Then he'd usually delete it after. Bro, I remember he would post it, I would click the link, and I would get no ads.
You've got to win basically every fight going forward.
And that worked for me for a while. I haven't done it since I've gotten the app, but I feel like I might have to run the method again.
He's going to try and touch the point to see if he can extend it. Not going to be able to do it. Nobody can get there. And Optic, they hold on. There's some scary moments there.
That boy who kite.
Maybe Miami was going to pull that off, but Optic Texas, their defense just good enough. And well, honestly, Shotzi's terrific opening to that round.
Oh my goodness.
Big part of the why you're in such a hole with time.
Yo, real quick.
Difficult to do.
Or just pay for a sub.
One individual player, one player.
No, but this is when I was like,
Almost made something of that.
when was Flight? This is like 2019, 2018. I was like 18 at the time. I wasn't working when I was 18. I was in school.
You didn't get too far pushed up because I think that's when they felt like they were getting caught. They didn't want to throw any lives away. Just let them get on A. Then
But shoot, I'll save the extra $5. I'm not tripping.
They get it done and they are on the board. Still down a map, but this is
Yo, who listened to the new
Hook
Ken Carson
leads the way with 29
album?
Skies having a solid map for himself.
Who listened to it? We listened to it last night. I posted it on my YouTube for my second channel. I'm not gonna lie, even after like the second and third listen, I've been it's been growing on me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. There were certain songs that I wasn't really vibing with last night that I kind of mess with. It gets better with the more you listen to it, but it's definitely still, you know, like mosh pit music. You feel me? It's nothing too versatile. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, Ken Carson's gonna be mosh pit music. You got $5, and now I know I got $5, bro.
Should have incredible playmaking ability and shocking.
I just never had the app. Trash? The fuck? What you mean trash? That joint not trash. I mean, here's the way I see it. I think a Great Chaos was better, but I do think that the songs are a little bit repetitive, but I don't know. I feel like he expands a bit in terms of like beat selection. But I feel like I like the somewhat simplicity of Great Chaos. Because compared to this album, Great Chaos is actually, I don't want to say simple. What's the word for it? I don't know. I like the beats on this album more.
He's been a rock, dude. He's just so
But I feel like Great Chaos came out at the perfect time, so I don't listen to Ken. That's cool. I'm about to say a lot of my friends, honestly, now I think about it, a lot of my friends don't listen to Ken.
As long as it's sitting like that, I don't know. An NFL QB comes in.
That's why I don't be popping out with Ken or whatever. My friends be listening to like really whatever. They be listening to a lot of like classic hip hop, so like 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. What else do they be listening to? They don't really listen to. They listen to. I don't even think they really listen to Drake like that. It's a lot of like classic hip hop on their side. Like 50 Cent and Lil Wayne are like probably But there's two people where their favorite artists are like Lil Wayne and like 50 Cent.
You start to bring it back a bit if you're Optic. Round by round, you claw back into it, and Super just slams the door shut with a round 10 ace to close it out. The control, I think,
why would I Cardi and Yeet same, but way better? I think Cardi's better than I would say this. I think Cardi's better than Ken Carson. But I would say Yeet and Ken Carson are on a similar level. They're kind of in the same tier for me. I'd say probably for me personally. Oh, no, I'd say they're same tier. Same tier. I'd say Cardi's better. Yeet and Ken are like sort of in the same tier.
We think forward to the Hacienda. We'll talk about the map for hard.
Because I really like old Yeet.
And we'll talk about these guys and how good.
I don't know. I definitely listen to Ken more, but like old Yeet was like insanely good.
Now Diego.
I would double down and say like old Yeet might be better than old Ken. It just depends on like what area we really discussing.
You probably nailed it there, but that's it for the map 1 of the series. I think you did a really good job.
Hope so.
But I mean, I'm not mad at the take. I definitely think a lot of people would consider. I don't know. What do you think the general population would say in terms of who's better, Yeet versus Ken? It might be Yeet.
We'll chat through things, try to get the vibes.
It might be Yeet
for the map 4. So many positivities to take away. Well, so many positives to take away from this. Just
in terms of like the general population.
On winning the vault and how good the searches looked. Obviously, like to get a series victory here, but you're going up against a 2-0 Optic Texas team that already have 2 very good wins over.
And you need like at least 2-3 times bigger. I'd say probably definitely early on. Yeah, but I think Ken's closing the gap. Because I would definitely say like earlier. I'd say before Great Chaos. I would say yeah. Before Great Chaos, Yeet was bigger than Ken. I think Ken is starting to at least take some of that with him though. He's starting to like flip the script a little bit.
And the map 1, like as much as it was very impressive.
Because I would say like
really slow starts from Dash.
Great Chaos and More Chaos are probably better than Yeet's last albums. Actually, low key, I gotta search that up.
Especially Skies had a great map 3.
But I definitely think like early 2020s, like 2020 through 22, maybe like 21, Yeet was better. Probably.
Pretty often, I think between Dashy and Rancor, though, that square up is going to go all the way of Optic Texas. Real's the only thing that gets a kill for Miami. And right out onto the point will be Optic Texas. Let's see what they can do with this real estate. Nice shots.
Good fucking shots.
That reminds you of the control, just the early brace where they have been so strong.
Good kill. Good pickup too.
Map control if you're Miami losing that, and I mean what? 8 kills to 1 in terms of the start.
Hey, 2.
Now 2.
Thank you. Yeah, you're not going to be able to take
when you be on ranked, I've not played ranked in a little minute. I've been grinding Warzone recently, but I definitely want to get back on ranked. Because I heard they added like new maps, right? I know Grind's one of them. I forgot what the other one was.
Towards the PTO, but you've got Heretics exactly where you want him. I think due to Shotzi's position, where we saw Skies coming off spawn, I mean, they're all out towards the P3. Winning some key gunfights.
That's so ratty.
Well, not really anymore. It's just
if that worked out, I would have been pissed.
Waiting for those 2 teammates around.
Yeah, Shotzi slows down the 2 inside a lobby, right? So you found a couple of kills. Well,
good stun.
But those players are going to spawn up safe, so they'll get right back into the play.
Nah, that's a whole wallbang now. Everybody gonna be using it now.
Yeah, great wallbang, but they're getting smoked.
Yeah. They've got 1 point, Joe. Kind of like they're 1 kill out of the opener. Metal's just looking to get something, anything.
Barrage, the other one, kind of ass. I knew it. People were saying it was ass. Damn, 4 dead? When FaZe playing who? They play tomorrow. FaZe play tomorrow. They play, let me see.
Okay, take those 10 seconds, fine. We'll get out on rotation. Shotzi will play Lurk. Last teammate spawns.
FaZe play Miami tomorrow.
For 3rd and sure, you're gonna take the 10 seconds scrap time. You can take that all day. Shotzi's timing on point.
And this is when like Optic is like the most dangerous, right? Just when it's sort of they have control of the map, and it just feels like they give their opponents no room.
I don't think anybody's reading Rancor.
You know, in their first couple of matches.
Yeah, I'm about to say Rancor got just a free kill in the back.
Where the pressure is coming from, and that's how you get these.
Okay, now they know where the pressure's coming from.
Maybe fans don't want to hear, but it's good. They're going to have a pretty low floor sometimes. They're going to have a very high ceiling. And honestly, that's been...
Oh my goodness, my bad. I'd yawn.
Sometimes just over the years. So honestly, it has been. Like when they're at their best and they're playing well, they are insane.
There's no
You just hope
shot.
That's what you get. When you get the land, you get the insane. You don't get the floor.
The super was super not like a one shot.
More than just the final 10.
Let's say if you get
But a
punched
solid
twice,
shot,
that's usually
125
like
to 30.
you're at least like a bullet
Fight
after.
for that at least. And you won't win it though, as the two players break back in from Optic Texas, and the lead builds again. What, up 70 or so? Rocks where you try to bring it back. But
He
guess
definitely
what?
heard. He definitely heard
Take a
Shotzi go in the
little
water.
That's gonna be number 2 in Shotzi. We'll see if he gets picked.
Yeah, he's looking for it.
We heard the splash. That was my man yelled cannonball as he was diving into that. But number 4, I think Dashy spawns behind. Real reads it though. This is a big read. Just, I mean, Dashy should have broken this hill wide open.
Oh, there he's gonna get pinched. Good kill.
It's a 1-for-1 right now.
And they're all spawning like boathouse side.
But over the top jump Shotzi.
Well, I think they think more spawn there because they send 2 people to deal with Dashy, and then all of a sudden you've got a 3v2 on the other side for Optic Texas. So the read really not on point. Yeah, Dashy doesn't get anything, but I mean he might as well have broken the hard point because he's what's going to give them numbers towards Rock.
Yeah, softens up the front. Just makes it a little bit easier for Shotzi in that scenario. Who is so solid, yes, I know a lot about Super in Rencore.
3 dead. Last one's hallway. That's perfect. It's 4 dead. And 10 seconds. They can set up for new here.
Just can be very inconsistent.
Yeah, map 3 was not a great one, and now he's in hell in this one. He used to get anything now. As you look forward to the second set.
Yo, Metals is 3 for 11, bro. 3 for 12, my bad.
Reading the map well.
Yo, he's getting cooked.
Hacienda can be his playground.
Metals like, I'm just trying to jump to the hill, man. Just stop spawn killing.
There we go.
Maybe that's a big win for Metals. He wins that one-on-one. You've got hard point control.
Hmm.
You've got the rotation in for now. You've got them spawning out deep. This is where a comeback can happen. So now pressure to Optic to disrupt this a bit, because this is the potential rally for Heretics.
Yeah, it's really that P2 hope, right? If they can kind of connect this, but Shotzi knows that. He's trying to push on through.
God
Maybe
damn,
flip the
bro.
spawns, not connect.
Bro thinks he's Red Riding Hood. Brother, I need a haircut. Hop off. Hop off. I need a haircut. And I'm tired. I just went to work. If I wanna dress like Little Red Riding Hood, I'm gonna dress like Little Red Riding Hood.
But watch number 3. Skies is gonna find Real. Real must have got really
This is like my what's it called? This is like my home fit. It's like a shirt or a hoodie,
See this setup for
sweats
Heretics.
or like shorts,
Now grouping up. They've spread out
and
the
no
lines.
socks.
They
I'm
want
the
to
dogs are out.
Metals is turning it
Y'all
on.
ain't getting
A
it for
slow
free though.
start.
Y'all ain't getting
A
it.
distant memory. What, 2-11, now 8-13. He
Let
goes
me
6 and
rock,
2
bro.
over
Let me
this
rock.
stretch. Since that gunfight went off.
I'm
Shotzi
tired.
Spawn kill. He wins that one, and now he's in his bag. You go 2 for 1 on the other side though. If you're Optic, nice little snapback.
Good
from
kills.
Real. He's gonna win
Miami
it
brought this
from
back. They're not down
outside.
too
Shot's
much.
not gonna hit.
These next 30 seconds are gonna be important though.
See if he's now the hot hand. Still one line close.
I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be better tomorrow.
A chance to win back in.
Tomorrow I won't be as tired. I won't be at work. You feel me? So
You're down 40.
tomorrow
This is
I'll
not
be a
win
bit
or
more
map.
put
It felt
together,
like
bro.
One more bad hard point, and this one's done.
And I'll tell you what a play by Rentor from the hill to find Hook. Because Hook was actually blocking the spawns, right? He was gonna
That's
his
so
team
trolly.
spawns,
Who is that?
block
Shotzi?
the
That's so
bags.
trolly.
But he gets the kill, and as soon as
He literally jumped out the window without like any sort of mantling.
That allows them to fight for that final 20.
Well, it's been a great run from Heretics. Now Optic trying to answer back. Their setup inside. On the point, the lurk man or kind of the route man is Hoop that's trying to catch people.
Oh, he didn't even get
He's doing
one.
Control there in top office, but not quite able to do it. Pressure dropping to Shotzi.
Shotzi's last alive.
To pick up the kill. Still up 40, but things get a little bit more sketchy. You gotta feel the pressure if you're Optic Texas.
That was a good play.
Hole in this series. Let's hear the comms from Optic Texas.
One shot, two top plat. Nice, bro. Another one tell me. I'm leaving that kid. Top close right now.
I'm leaving that. Waiting till next match? Yeah, same. Honestly, I don't say the series is over, but I do think we all mentally were thinking this was going to be a 3-0 after Miami's like map 2 win.
I'm gonna die. Shot me? I might get one though. I hit him with an 80. So one shot metal. Watch matter. Alright, just get one.
Top part, one shot dead.
Nice.
I'm looking their side. Got 2.
Oh my gosh.
In a rock, dead. One shot, after real.
That's you, another one there. Ranker.
I got her.
The rest of me, they're all gonna be dead.
One
One shot out of record. Cannot be any weaker.
Hit hill. Top open. Open that trophy.
looking for open. I'm looking for open.
What's it?
Open, weak. Ran away.
Super spray.
Two there, side of that.
Nice, Cedar.
On the rock, there's one here. There's two more, last two.
I'm here.
Close, ladder.
One more, red card.
One more.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Weak.
I think he's in there. Close right, I think.
He's really
Damn.
Play soft.
Play it.
I'm getting close. I'm getting their close.
One more R open.
I have their close.
Is that a wall bang?
Top part. Dead.
Looked like a wall bang for a second.
Give me my arc flat.
Open dead.
I'm playing soft left, okay? He's pinching. Dead.
I have left for now.
I have wall pinch.
I have
Wall pinch.
Yeah, every close last. I can go.
Too flat. They're going dark on me.
They go low.
They can go my cat. They're gonna go my dark.
I can go rock.
Oh, it's teammate.
One's dark again.
Yo, what's the dirt? Top open.
He can go dark on me.
Top open, real. Watch out.
I got my deep
Yo, dark on me. Dark. One shot right core. He's one secret.
I think the comms improved a bit late in that lift, but
Oh.
early. I mean, you looked at me, you're like, no one's talking about what they're doing. There's not really any.
Miami's definitely
It's
setting
just
up for
like where someone
P2.
is
They got
and
3 dead though.
The comms were not good for the first minute of that.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. And I mean, Sky set up a pinch so well
I know,
at
I
people.
thought
I thought he won the map
Yeah.
for them. Instead, though, Real gets 2 damage into a third, and then Rentor just sort of bought time for his teammates to get back there. But game not done. Miami, they do take the lead, but a big rotation right now. Some big gunfights going down towards this P2. Skies is going to be there. He's going to get hunted down, though, by Metals, and Rentor has the help of a super. It looks like it's just
Oh
gonna
my
be
bad,
right
I'm
now.
yawning.
And Hook is.
Oh, we shooting bodies?
Shot a little bit extra there from Super into the point.
Hold on, we
early.
shooting bodies.
Heretics now go up. Basically,
I don't condone any body shooting because that's how karma be happening.
Metals trying to deal with it, but only a sub to use, trying to finesse, but not able to finesse long. There's the opener, pressured out of Super. He's lurking. He is pouncing. His teammates win it on the other side. He found a sub to work with, but he will get dropped.
They're all
The fact
spawning
is
in the
you win
back.
it towards the point. So Heretics still battling inside with 35 seconds remaining here. And you can win it on this hard point. So you've got to send everything at this if you are Optic. Next
That's 3 dead too. Last one's in the back.
His position, give it up.
Oh my gosh, they're spawning well.
Maybe nice slide and shallow into a second, but he drops and not able to play his life there, so we're staggered again. As once again you send it forward, don't have numbers to go. You continue to hold inside
3 dead.
for Heretics, but there's the break.
Big 15.
They gotta go new though. They gotta go new. It's gonna be across the map.
This map's over.
Yeah, you had all the numbers. Metal, though, is going to find 2 shots. He's through, though. Watch that number 2. What kind of play does he make? He's climbing. No, he gets found out. Metals wins another one.
His position spawns one there.
Skies is by himself. He has no chance. He's literally outer fence. He literally has to wait. And Dashy died. All the pressure's gonna come from the front. They know this.
Optic Texas right now. Metals started 2-11, and then he started to fry, and he is still frying. Last guy is going to be Dashy. The push seemingly staggered again.
Yeah, it's
Dashy
GG's,
trying to
bro.
do what he
They're
can.
all at well.
The fact
Yeah,
that
it's
he's able to
wraps.
do that doesn't matter
There you
because
go.
the rest get cut down. It's Real that
Real
pops
popped a
triple.
3-piece,
This
bro.
map, this series are
GG's.
done. Miami Heretics with some Miami magic. Optic Texas no longer undefeated in this qualifier. They get exposed by Miami, and man, this guy Super and this team seem to be making improvements quickly.
And I mean, what a turnaround.
Oh, my bad. I'm yawning. Super's looking good, bro. Super's looking good. Did I think he was gonna look this good? Absolutely not. But he is proving me wrong. Rancor, you're losing it slightly. It's not even on Rancor too. I think it's literally just a Super for Lucky swap. Super just plays faster than Lucky.
While they're flourishing right now, and what a turnaround. Maybe Vegas is a pretty good hardpoint team, right? That's sort of the other conversation because you lost both of them to last week if you were Miami. This time though, you win both versus Optic.
You win both hard points. Your search has obviously improved. I mean, the biggest question mark now is probably going to be control. I mean, we haven't been able to see a lot of it, but they get a decent control game. They can get a couple of maps they're solid at there. This team may be a threat, but wow, what a... The hard points could not be more different. Like, it was a very slow start from Optic, early lead, right, for Heretics in the map 1, and they just never looked back. They were up as much as, what, 120 or whatever the hell it was in that map 1 and kind of dominated. This one, they're getting smashed early. They're in a hole, and they've got to show resilience and battle back. I mean, similar to a lot of, like, Optic's recent hardpoint wins, like, little come-from-behind win. Able to give him a taste of
How'd you get the name? I'm not Lucky. Lucky is my last name. Lucky's my last name. It kind of just wrote itself together, to be honest.
Map control, they feel very comfortable. You can kind of tell though when they're breaking. You heard in the listen-ins.
And I obviously still play COD. I was trying to find a gamer tag. I was like, it works. It's part of my name. I'm not Lucky. It kind of just fit. It kind of fit. Honestly, I know you were probably hoping for a better story, but it's literally my name. So,
Desk, what are your thoughts?
or it's my last name.
To this side of the desk, you said if Miami wins Vault, they can win this series. They set the tone in that first hard point, but did they go on to win this second hard point after being down nearly 100 points? What was going on in Miami? How were they able to flip the tide of this game?
They flipped the tide by the fact that
That boy Super went Superman.
But it was even before then. Miami Heretics have cleaned up their breaks immensely. They were one of the worst break teams in the league overall.
Yeah, they were down 74 to 11, bro.
Like
93 to 30, and they came back.
We always talk about the
You got to give respect to Miami off that.
And Optic kind of puts a stop to that momentum, right? They have this huge opener. They go up 90, and then they allow Miami Heretics to get through the backside and get one break. And after that, I look at Ant, and it's like, this is another hill Miami has gotten.
Oh my gosh, my bad. I had a burp.
Hill Miami's gotten break. This is another hill Miami has won all the opening gunfights.
I'm about to get some water in a little bit. When they go on break, I'm gonna get some water.
But it's like all these situations. Optic legitimately lost 5 rotations in a row.
Yep.
Like legit. And like actively.
That's funny. My friend last name is Innocent, and his name's then Guilty.
The players on Miami, like,
Nah, that's funny.
just better.
So it's literally like the opposite of his last name. That's cool though. That's cool.
2 pieces, Super's in the back finessing his life. Like their positioning was better throughout both of the hard points. They were early on rotation, and they're just punishing Optic. Like Optic making mistakes. Miami's
Or is Innocent his name like on platforms?
Immensely talented, but also makes the right play. What are you gonna do?
The double D's.
I read it as if his last name's Innocent, but he puts his like platform names as Guilty.
Search and Destroy was a 6-4, and Super is our back-to-back MVP for his performance in his first 2 matches. He joins us live, Allie.
It was both of them. Super. What
That boy's
have you
super.
been hiding
That boy
all
went
of this
Superman.
time? You are disgusting.
Wait, Ty, you wondering how I got the name? It's not Lucky. It's literally my last name. That's probably the exciting story. I got the name I'm Not Lucky because it's literally my last name. It just kind of honestly like stuff like kind of writes itself. You feel me? It kind of just writes itself.
Do you feel prepared heading into stage 3, majors 3, compared to how they were in stage 2?
I mean, we're not nervous. Like, we know we have a lot to work, like especially on respawn mods, as I said, like the last week. But yeah, we are like gaining confidence every single week and every single day.
Yeah, Super.
So yeah.
Yeah, Super, you look confident in game, I'll be honest. I mean, you're challenging everything. Nice addition to the roster. And I wanted to ask you, you talked about the respawn just now a little bit. Last week you lost 2 hard points to Vegas. Today, versus Optic, you just rocked their world. Talk to me about how you guys made so much improvement from last week into this match.
Yeah, I could say like it's on me, because last week I think we only had like 3 or 4 days of streams. So
I'm just listening to the interview.
Any chemistry with my team, but we've been focusing on hardpoints a lot this week, and yeah, I think we can tell like we improved a lot.
Super, it's awesome when I see a rookie come into the league and he's not afraid to shoot bodies, talk a little bit of in-game smack. We saw you do that to Hook. Is there anyone in the league you're afraid of?
He's gonna say no.
Nah, not really. I don't mind like who I'm playing. I just want to play. I'm focusing on my game. I'm focusing on the team game, and that's what matters.
Accidentally hit like catch up chat. Y'all gotta catch up. Y'all gotta catch up to Matt. That boy pressed the like button. Make sure y'all like the stream, bro. Y'all gotta tap in like Mike.
4 games, the double D combo right there. Diego and David, keep your eyes on Miami. They'll be
That's their names, Diego and David. I never realized that.
Thank you.
It's a great guy.
He's unbelievable.
Big fan. Can you guess who earned your scuff play of the game?
It should be.
It's a round 11 ace. Let's go to the super play one more time. If you missed game number 2, excuse me, round 10. This is what this kid brings.
That boy just ran it down.
With a 12-7, the AR getting low.
No one traded this man?
I mean, that was just so clean. And the transfer as well, like he doesn't even come out of his ADS. Like,
I'm trying to think if he deserved a like that. I get an ad.
He did something insane like that in hallway.
Bro, don't mind the ad. Don't mind the ad, bro. Don't mind the ad,
You're
bro.
not going to win.
They're beyond my control. They're beyond my control, bro. They're beyond my control.
Top 8 is going to get even tighter when we come back. LA wants to find out.
They're beyond my control. I can't do anything about it.
Too far behind. Guerrillas mates with the new
Wait, 2 R's, 2 L's. Did I misspell it? Hold on, I'm about to put this as my title. I think I misspelled. Damn these motherfuckers. Hold on, I'm about to update title. You good though, you good though. 2 R's, 2 L's. Oh, bet I didn't misspell it.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller.
I thought I misspelled it in the description, but I'm Gucci. You feel me?
World Cup is an official
There we go.
partner of
Got Neptune plus Nasty over 115 for the next one. That's not bad. Listen, I even saw it in the predictions when I posted it on Discord. What's it called? I saw Neptune had like a 1.3 against him. And it was like, and he had like over 90 kills. Or he had 114 total, but like obviously for maps 1 through 3, it's gonna account for the first 3 maps. And I think it was around 90, so 23-year-old, by the way. Bro, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? I swear. I just be getting hated on for no reason, bro. I just be getting hated on for no reason. What does my age have to do with this, bro? Am I expected to be married, have a wife? Fuck no. Nah, I'm kidding. I love you though. I love you though. I love you though. Let me get some water.
Game pause, folks. Game pause. Someone. We're gonna reset the lobby here. Someone. Whoa! That is horrible. Do it again. What's up, man? Just gonna get the lobby reset, and we'll get back into this S&D as soon as we possibly can.
I don't see anything, bro. I literally top up.
Put your head down
Nading him?
and secure the target. Planting the bomb.
I need him top up.
He's in the little thing.
Come in. Come back in. Come back in.
I'm already bombs out.
Yeah, bombs out.
That way.
I can kill that guy.
Nice. Above you on the gear.
No man.
No man's right now.
Hit them again before they
baby.
Bro, I'm on Mars, right?
I'm on Mars.
Incoming. I'm Sean. Man. Nice, man. Stay down. Just lay it. Live.
I can help. I can hold the front. You're good. Stay down. Stay down now. Already front.
Let's get in time. Bust up that.
Absolute front.
London. Nice.
Boys, holy
That P5 was so
Yeah.
Me neither. That P5 was
All right. I'm back.
No.
Billy, lie.
But what the hell? What the hell is that?
Wait, that guy's bowling. Wait, he's watching bowling. Look. You see, he's watching bowling.
Yeah, what the fuck? I gotta throw, bro.
Wait, is he trolling?
That was funny. Who remembers the whole Rambo Ray saga?
Wait, he's gotta be trolling, right? That's not right. That's an Easter egg from the CDL.
Y'all want to? Yeah, if you do want to see something, hold on. You want to see what my friend sent me? Because you talking about 23-year-old. Look at what my friend sent me today when I was at work. I thought this was majorly disrespectful. This ain't funny either. He sent this to me and he said, all he said was, he sent me the post and then he said you right after it. Y'all forget to realize, bro, Ken Carson's like 23, 24, 25, bro. That's not facts. He's older than me. We about to search up right now. I'm pretty sure Ken Carson's like 25.
Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Okay, he 25. Yeah, he 25. He 25. Today's his birthday. I had no idea. Today was his birthday. What we throwing on the grill? That makes sense though. I guess he dropped it on his birthday. He's a year older than me. He was born in April 2000. I was in July 01. So y'all talking about he makes this shit for kids?
With a 57% match win rate, Vancouver.
I'm not laughing at your joke. I'm laughing at something else. Bro. No, but you gotta realize this too. Here's the thing. No. Because listen, he like actually was gaining popularity with like Project X. You feel me? Like those type of songs, like Teen X Relapse. Like that was like when I was like 19, 20. That's a viable age to listen to Ken Carson. It's like Cardi. Y'all can't get on me about listening to Cardi when I was listening to Cash Cardi back in like 2015, bro. I'm married. Now I know you married. You got it all correct though.
They need to add Hacienda to their control map pool. They were really good at protocol and vault, but as of recency bias, they've lost 3 of their last protocols in their last 5 hard points. Granted, they've had
You won at life, Ty. You good, bro. You married, you got it.
So it's been a battle.
Married's crazy. Married's not crazy. Nah. Married's not crazy.
You worried, Dan?
I mean, I think they're still going to remain a top 14.
That's what I would hope we all like strive for.
This team, world-class.
I'm 24. Yeah, I mean, you got married young. It's definitely like a bit more uncommon for our age, but like, you feel me? Unk got Unk friends. Am I supposed to be friends with like a teenager?
Neptune's gonna fry today.
I'm not supposed to be friends with teenagers. That's called illegal activities. God forbid a man has friends his own age. We are not unks. You can call us big bro. You can call me big bro, bro. You can call me big bro. Big bro is more viable. Big bro is like, in my opinion, like mid-20s. Because let's be honest, somebody's like older brother is probably like in college. So like we're at the tail end of it. You could probably call me big bro. I'm 13. You see, I don't know.
Players, fellow Johnny now joining Kismet and Lunars, who are on the starting lineup for Major 2.
Yeah, you know, you're hoping you get a search and destroy dynamic between Kismet and Johnny that's aggressive, where you find a ton of bloods, right?
But I don't know. I'm just making content. I mean, I get what you know what sucks though? I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I'm playing Broad 20. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't play with me like that. I'm gonna get arrested, bro. That'd be funny though. You see, but you acting like we unk. You 4 years younger. It's always it's always the ones that are like. Here's the issue. It's always the ones that are calling people unk that are like less than 4 years. Brother, we probably would have went to the same high school. Y'all, you realize this, right? You would have been a freshman when I was a senior. Can we actually talk about this? How are you calling me unk? You were probably a freshman. I would have saw you on the other side of the hallway, bro. That's a whole 4 years. Exactly. Listen, there are freshman slayers, 18-year-olds going after freshmen. We would have been in high school together. We maybe would have been separated by like 1 year where I maybe didn't see you. Maybe 1 year. It's like a senior dating a freshman. That's what I'm saying.
Beautiful men. I almost used the other B word. It's
dude, I'm hot.
Hey,
I'm hot, bro. I'm turning on my fan.
What was the other B word? What was the other?
But that's all I'm saying. How can you call me unk when we were in high school?
We're ready to get this bold and beautiful series underway. Should be a very fun one. Chance.
We would have been in high school. You can't call me unk.
Are they coming to an end today?
Possibly, but obviously
that's bad. No, I'm not saying I'm not saying a senior dating a freshman isn't bad. Let's keep it a buck. We all knew that one senior that was dating a freshman girl that you knew. They were creepy. They were creepy. Some of your friends might have been that guy. I'm not gonna lie. I knew somebody that was kind of leaning towards being that guy. I don't associate with him. It was kind of creepy. You feel me? But like, let's keep it a buck. I'm not saying it's not bad, but we're still within the same like age range. 4 years is a big difference, especially in high school. But over life, like you probably have uncles that are separated by a couple years of like age, but they're still both unks. You feel me? 4 years isn't that long. That was me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Police, we found him. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
The rest of the squad certainly needed some assistance. This could be a fantastic turn for them. Catch Vancouver in a downward trend, possibly. A top force team still, though. You can't rule them out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the B1. And kids with first blood.
And Boozer there for a little bit of a follow-up. It is a...
you must repent for your sins, sir.
By the looks of it, Vancouver come out on top, and there you go. Nasty seals the deal, so that is all four.
You must repent for your sins.
An early break one. And
17 dead.
Being collected. And more importantly, they got the spawns as well. Surge doing everything right.
Oh, they're still doing it right. Nasty.
I'm in college going crazy on high school seniors.
So the playthrough Dark has been shut down. Luna's though keeping the kills going for his boys, so the mate's now finally able to get a little bit of time here. Nasty continues his little tear. 3 spree for him over to a boozer.
No comment. No comment.
P2. 10 seconds to rock
no
and roll
comment.
Here, folks, and that's the top round side of the mini map.
I'm 12. What the?
The garage. With his fancy
Bro, why the fuck are y'all saying y'all 12 and 13, bro? Why are y'all saying y'all are 12 and 13?
Between the teams, and you had Johnny McFly winning the gunfight for rotations, and Abu's and Nasty
Bruh.
working the old pinch, but it's gonna be a long time.
Bro, y'all dead
before they
hilarious.
actually make it a P2. They're gonna break down the LAG wall.
Yeah, too bad. Now 3-3.
What was y'all's predictions? I know we had, what? Y'all had Nasty and Neptune. I had just Neptune. I didn't have Nasty plus Neptune, but Nasty's going 5 and I mean, he's 6 and 1 now.
Last man left alive on time. Wait a minute, fellow. Can't get a pair. 04 gets the break, and Neptune, he and the boys are surger in.
Yeah, how fitting for 04. His first kill is the final stand to actually make it towards that time. And unfortunate for him, gonna fall again. So he remains 1 and 5. But in spite of the fact that 04 and Booza have a very slow start, I mean, you end up sort of squared away. You're gonna get this scrap time on P2. And I mean, all things considered, come out on top of the first 2 hills with the lead.
Good shots. And Neptune's on a 5.
Yeah, 5 there for Nep. Halfway towards his Hellstorm. See if that comes into play in a moment. But yeah, testament to how great Vancouver Surge play the mode. Not necessarily play their kills, looking at that scoreline. But that's going to change real quick, folks, because Nep's starting to heat up. Lovely coverage there. That salvo fire on the approach towards the hard point from Fellow gets himself in there. And Johnny be good on time as well. 10-point difference.
Nah, they got a trophy down.
Going fast with the mates in time.
And you can see Neptune's thinking about it, right? Doesn't necessarily want to be the entry man, but when he's called to service, he delivers, but he is just going to fall in short order. So
Nasty plus Neptune putting Surge on their back today. Nah, no bullshit. 7 and 5, 9 and 4. Then you see 04, 2 and 7. Abuza 3 and 5. Abuza 3 and 5 isn't terrible. 3 and 7 is a little bit like you're losing a decent amount of your gunfights somewhere on P3. You gotta lock it in. 3 dead.
He's there for a 4 spree now from Johnny, getting a decent amount of that from within the hill as well. So points very flush at this time. Fell. Oh, gone. Over towards New we go. Rokkr now populated, not by many players.
Damn.
Kids brought down to the rotation. 04, what a big one that was, mate. In you go towards time. Johnny, can we make it 5? We can. Oh, 04, what a win. Lunas can't get it done. And Surge again, a massive rotation.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking about this game from LAG's perspective.
Good shots.
Lose the opening break, end up coming out on top of a nice P1, win the rotation.
Oh, they just put down a trophy at like the perfect time.
And now it's effectively a tied-up game, and you're having a break.
Neptune going crazy. Oh no, he on that 5 spree he had. It was perfect. It just came at the perfect time.
All of a sudden, Vancouver Surge have the lead, and on a hill like
Yeah, any money bet it? Nah, Zix, I got some predictions that I put in my Discord, so you can join the Discord. But today we had who do we have? We had Metals and Super under. That one I messed up and I lost because I didn't think they were gonna get that many kills, but honestly they did. They did good. Same with Super. Super went crazy today. Then this series I have Neptune over, and then the series after this I have Geo over.
Last man alive, can't make the hero play, and Surge end up walking away with all things
Oh,
considered.
my nose.
A very nice P4 and built themselves a 20-point lead. So tight game so far. And it's worth
But guys, make sure if you guys want free prize picks, please join the Discord. I do have the pinned comment, so
really just trying to catch Neptune.
Yeah, Nep.
do that if you must. I picked Miami. Wait, you picked Miami, put money on Gentlemates? Wait, so how does that work? I'm confused. Oh, he's about to get traded. I'm about to say.
But right now, this is working out. Your purple-clad Guerrillas mates team, they are fighting back.
Nasty slowed down a bit. But Neptune's going stupid right now.
Johnny, he knows he's going to have to recover. 2 of his teammates spawn out, so you want to maintain these right side spawns.
The 12 comment had me crying. Nah, y'all fuck for that. Why are we all trying to claim in my chat that we're all that y'all are 12 and 13 years old? That makes me look terrible.
Just trying to get in position, but LAG,
I bet 25 on Miami to win. Got 100. Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
so far, and they got a little bit of intel.
Yeah, patient Surge as well now. On the
I'm tripping. You talking about the Heretics? I'm an idiot. I'm thinking this is LA versus Gentlemates. That's on me. I'm an idiot. Let's lock it on Mox. Yeah. Let's lock it in.
Good stuff. Now pressure forward. Kismet with a blade. In by Zig.
Right now we're at what? 28? Or no, 27. We're on 27 right now.
I spawn up front. I'm gonna try to gear front, okay? I don't have your front yet. I have your front now. I have your front now.
Two ramps.
Okay. He's on top of front. Watch out.
I can go water. I can get this last. We could be getting pinched. Yeah.
Someone rotate.
Booza weak on the Lambo.
One close left, I think. I need him. I got you. The Lambo's limited.
Good shit, good shit. Net behind my bow, net behind my bow, net behind my bow.
Damn.
Good job, I'm backing up. Good shit, no, let's fucking go. I'm going to front.
What? That boy nasty.
I'm going to get top closed, okay? First off,
Back lobby door.
On new one shot. On new one shot. He's going to 10. Absolute.
No shot.
In 10.
He knows he's there. Wait, did he mess up his stun? Oh, they both threw a stun.
Oh, nasty. One shot. Well.
Wins, going. I'm on you. I'm going you.
I'm trying to help you.
Outer fence, low four. Outer fence. I'm gonna contest. They're coming front.
You nap one shot. Okay, you nap one shot.
You nap that. One's
Outer 04.
I'm good. It's 04 and Boost. They're outer fence.
Stay push up front.
Yeah, stay push up front.
Yeah,
I'm on me.
One should be well.
He could have taken our top flat.
Yeah, top flat 04. Top flat 04. He went office, okay? He's gonna be office 4. Nice, I was in, boys. Alright,
Boost on one shot.
okay, spawn in the back. Boost on one shot. 20 out, boys.
And outer fence,
We have the back spawn.
two, in and out.
Outer fence, I'm needing it. I'm trying to get mid. I didn't need to I have flat.
I don't know who he is.
Okay, I have flat.
And maybe he slid out of front of us. He's front.
Oh, they got a team nade.
I have time. Go. Yep.
Okay, you one's already new. Yeah, I know. He's top open on me.
I'll retry in a minute. I'm just letting them do their little listening. All right, bet. There we go.
Exciting stuff in another rotation. And what do you know?
It feels so much better when you don't bet. Yeah, because you ain't stressing about your rank. If you get 40, we coolin'? Who? Neptune or Neptune and Nasty?
Yeah, I'm turning. I'm 1 HP, bro. I'm 1 HP, give me a sec. Yeah.
Oh, damn. You put in your picks early then, Dally. First match close. Trade for trade. No, this is perfect. This is perfect for overs.
I'm lead on point. I spawn mid, I don't have it. I'm 1 HP, I cannot shot, guys, okay? I'm literally waiting to get in there. Yeah, I'm lead on I'm going close. Yeah, perfect. Take your time, Jovan, okay? I'm gonna place power review.
Net 30. Okay.
I'm in the corner top. I can take info for you, flash. One flash on your left, I can flash. Might push past the well. Yeah, it could be. They're still, they aped it. Yo, one's in lights, one's flat.
Try to catch them before the bumps, yeah.
I don't see anything top left.
I'll be putting them out like the morning of. At least a couple hours before.
He's praying, Jordan. I'm playing walk. You have a drop on point. I'm open, guys. I don't see anything open.
There we go. I don't understand how international players communicate. I mean, they definitely learn English playing Call of Duty like throughout the years. They definitely learn like a bit of English, and like they kind of get accustomed to like what American players want to like say in terms of call outs and stuff like that. I definitely think at first their English is probably a little bit broken. I would assume, you know, it's not their like natural first language they learned since they were a kid. But they definitely learn like, because I mean, Call of Duty is like from Activision, an American company. They definitely learn a bit of stuff, even just like playing online, to be honest.
They are nowhere near this fight.
No, we're close. They're now sending it towards time, but wait a minute, it's a couple of kills here from Kiz. He's holding on.
And to be honest, a lot of he just naded himself, bro. He naded himself. Plus, to be honest, a lot of like international players that come from like the UK or even like Australia, like their first language is English. It's mainly like places like what? I don't know. If you really think about it, a lot of international players are mostly like UK players.
I mean, now 25 seconds left.
And their first language is English.
I mean, they're trying to play containment. They want to win their
Abuza's from France, so like obviously it's a bit different.
So much time to allow this to happen, and they're not containing anything. They pump the brakes, and then 2 players slide into death, and now Johnny spawning out at old is going to be a tough one for LAG to try to make this comeback.
Damn, he just panic punched.
Well, Lunas has made his way to time. Nasty gonna be the first man here from Surge.
Okay, I don't think Neptune's gonna get 30, but he's gonna be relatively close. If he has like a solid S&D, then he should be fine.
The backline still safe thanks to Kismet. Trades are now complete. Fella brought down on the outside, so hard point still remains. Purple.
Because that's I feel like that's my general. I mean, I've been saying it before. My general rule of thumb is if they hit half of their line in map 1, then we're straight. Oh my gosh, excuse me.
And now the entire squad is here. Surge looking to get the break, looking to get the game.
Yeah, looking to contest. So many players.
Neptune pop like a nice little 3-piece right now. Never mind.
big team kill and the contest for a second.
Cool 27. That's cool.
It took a minute to keep up in the
I'm not mad at that. Because if he has like a banger SMD, then it's gonna like sort of supplement.
Yeah, and I feel like LAG just get overwhelmed by the tide.
Let me hit it 2 times real quick.
Not able to stabilize in the moment. Boozer pops 3 on that P2 and Hill gets broken down. I just think Guerrillas didn't know what they wanted to do on the approach.
Yeah, 28. All right, bet.
We try to catch
See, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with 28. I'm not tripping.
Final 20 seconds, and once players started to like chow and die and spawn out.
Think of Booza's from Belgium? He probably is. Look at me not being culturally abstinent.
I mean, simply breaks him down. So Vancouver Surge, a team with a very deep toolkit.
He is from Belgium. You are correct. I feel terrible. I feel so bad.
For a Boozer. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, he's from Belgium.
As well. Vancouver Surge shooting.
But is Belgium in?
I liked what I saw over
No, it's not. It
is. Brilliant 3-piece in P2 to keep a hold of it for his boys, but the setups were so well broken by the Surge lads. Again, testament.
Hold on.
This is absolutely without a doubt.
Damn, I'm an idiot.
You're going toe to toe with a squad on a map like this.
I've never been to Belgium. Belgium would be cool to go to though.
Not enough for the dub. We'll see the highlights.
This looks nice.
Big pieces in this map.
Absolutely.
It's a country on its own. You know what sucks? Like, I don't even mean to say this as like a flex, but I travel a lot, right? Like just with like family or whatever. You would think that I'm aware of like which countries or which, you know, what's happening in the world. I really just play Call of Duty, stream, and just like go to work, to be honest, and live life. I'm really an idiot. I'm like a smart idiot. You feel me? I'm really like just a smart idiot.
No, he only fears the loss. Nice work there again from the Surge boys. Feeling good. Starting things right again.
Nasty might sell the combo. He might sell your combo. He might sell your combo, bro. I just said Neptune. Again, I like Nasty. Nasty was probably, in my opinion, the second best Slayer when Neptune joined the team. But I think him and 04 are starting to put it together in terms of like both playing well. But it definitely does depend on, I don't know, maybe certain players that he goes against, so figures out what it is.
This is an exciting look for them. But have they got what it takes here on Red?
Sounds like a life. Shoot.
We're gonna find out. I mean, this.
I don't know. I always say if y'all have the opportunity to go like travel, bro, like people really say like, I mean, even if it's on social media, like traveling's fun, things like that, bro. It really is. Like, I'm not even here to like bullshit.
He's just endlessly working those pinches, but earlier in the year, they were.
If y'all have the opportunity to travel somewhere, please do.
Neptune on the team is going to switch up the dynamic, and of course, they're going to be.
They need 69. Need map 3 to go to round 5.
Better and better on.
Dude, let's pray. Let's pray it does, bro.
Want to show off a level of dominance.
I definitely need like a good S&D here. He can't have like a 2-kill S&D. If he has like 2 kills in this S&D and has like just a really bad map too, then that's gonna be bad.
Take his head off and get the hair out of his eyes. I mean, he may still be Super Saiyan, but now he's Super Saiyan, more formal dress, let's say. But yeah, absolutely turn this squad around.
Traveling cool, but not for everyone. Understandable.
He has caused to other rosters and to the gas he has provided to his team. Nasty as well. Ian and Boozer, long mainstays here for the Surge roster, and they've been looking good as well. 04 Chance, one of the greatest stories I think in esports right now. Of just I rocked up. I think I'm good enough to do this, and within 2 years of taking this seriously, he's on a professional team.
It's always fun when you have like, you know, maybe any type of self-doubt or self-belief, and you get to that moment where you get to prove it and just immediate. Oh yeah,
let me see.
Good enough. No real questions there.
Does Kenny not have a picture in a Minnesota Rokkr jersey?
He ends up showing up in the pro league and having a decent.
I wanted something for the. I wanted him in a Minnesota Rokkr jersey for a thumbnail I had prepared, but I might just have to use like another player.
04's name was said more than anybody else, so he can.
I get more ads on your stream than speed. God damn.
No matter what sort of
I'll figure it out. You see, but listen, I've never changed my ad settings or like how much they occur or happen on YouTube ever. I've never touched those settings. So YouTube is definitely, that's like YouTube's default settings. I think speed definitely has probably gone into settings and decreased it a bit. But I'll go and do it. Do y'all all get a lot of ads?
Welcome. Here we go.
Welcome to the depths of Neptune. Half his face consumed by the light, half consumed by the darkness. which is gonna get
Dude,
the
they are
best
running
of
it
him while
down,
he is
bro.
wasting 0 time. They're making all the noise, and I love that play from Johnny there to close the doors behind him for the bait. It's a one and done spot. And maybe ultimately that thing. Now you don't have sight control on defense.
Yeah, you don't have sight control now. You have Neptune now starting to push up. He gets a lot of damage and lots of intel there with the concussion. So 2 members picked up. Kiz on the flank, though, gives you the man advantage right now for the mates. Neptune, you got to get something going, son.
Good kill.
You do just that. Lovely shots there. Bomb planting now. 2v2 on the retake.
Neptune, just overwhelming. You do not want to take that shot. You're scared to even show off any different angle.
He's tweaking.
Just like you're scared of the lobby potentially crashing. 0-4 looking around because that looks.
Nah, they're good. They're good. Lock it in. Lock it in, bro. We're not restarting, bro.
30 seconds left for the 2v2. We'll see about the retake.
Yeah, lock on and lock in. Less than 30 to go. Perfect pinch here right now. Kismet's going to find the stairs in a moment. He has not been.
Oh, he's so dead. He's gonna get shot in his back.
Oh, he manages to get inside. 1v1. 20 seconds. 0-4 v Kismet.
Good kill.
And what did I tell you about those 1v1s, folks? 0-4 brings the heat.
Old versus young. 0-4 getting it done. I mean, listen,
Wait, we calling Kismet like?
Frankly, in that moment,
We calling Kismet young or old?
probably got the old.
You see, this is one of those things where it's like, are we really calling Kismet old? Because when did Kismet come in the league? I would say like what, BO? I think World War II. No.
The teamwork incredible. Johnny,
Yeah, they're resetting the lobby. They're resetting it.
To get that first blood, closing the doors behind him, being a little bit sneaky, but just because every single Surge player was there.
We considering Kismet fucking onk? If you came in the league at World War II, you were basically on the tail end of CWL. I don't know if you get that unk tag.
So we've hit a pause. See if we can figure out exactly what's going on in LAG. See if they can crack the Vancouver Surge code.
Absolutely. I love the Johnny play. We're going to keep talking about this. It's such a funny idea. I mean, any little clue you can give your opponents, they will pick up on. Our players are not only professional shooters, bomb planters, hardpoint holders, zone capturers, but they're also detectives. They're able to piece together a situation. If the door is open a certain way, you can tell the player has run that way. Which way have they come from? Which way are they going? You can find out, folks. You can piece all these little things together yourself back home. Johnny, oh, he tidied up those crumbs. He left no paper trail, and he got himself that first blood. You go, Johnny. You go, Johnny.
These players truly in the ranks of guys like Sherlock Holmes and Steve from Blue's Clues.
Nice job. Well, Steve from Blue's Clues, I got a couple of clues and I got a couple of blue teams you got to deal with on the way up towards the major Vancouver Surge. You had a great time against the Falcons, the Thieves. They ripped your head clean off. Now you're dealing with the mates Ravens and Sea.
Do they only have 5 matches?
Sunday and of course April 19th for Cloud9. Get that in your calendars, Vancouver fans. That's going to be a fun one on the way to.
Seems like qualifiers are only like 4 weeks.
We got a Boca Raton. And hopefully Miles gets a tan.
Not just you, Miles. I'm hoping for some more tans to get in the mix, an opportunity to spread the wings, touch some grass, touch some sand.
They go. Oh, I thought they were doing fist bumps. I thought they were about to get back to the lobby.
Folks, almost ready to get back into this one. Looks like we've resolved that little hiccup. Slight bump in the road towards round 2, but so far so good.
Bro, Neptune looks cracked out, bro.
Round, and of course, a
this man looks fucking locked.
Take there, that 0-4 wins the 1v1.
And that forehead, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to comment on it, but that forehead kind of, god damn, that camera is not doing him justice.
I just love how permanently locked in every player in the lobby seems to be, except for Booza. Booza's the only one sort of going back and forth, just annoyed by. I know
that
he has
forehead.
not been
Big as
enjoying
hell,
the
goddamn.
internet life, but when he gets to land, he does show up.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's looking great as well on land.
Kobe.
RCXD in play from the
he played it. He
round,
it
and that sounds like it might have been taken care of there with the frag grenade. So good stuff, kids. Right out of the death screen, right into the action. And here we go with a potential bomb plant. Kismet trying to get it down.
Oh, he's going for the trade. Does he know someone's stage?
Out of 04, once again, first blood.
He knows someone's stage.
He's completely cut this up in half.
Good kill.
In on a fellow. Johnny on the flank though. 04 can't get the third man. Here comes Nasty. 1v2 spot to be in.
Good pickup.
And Lunas is on the other side.
He honestly could hop, but I mean, he's just looking for Lunars.
Pick up a kill, so he knows he's gonna have to hunt him down. The bomb planted for him in
Oh, he saw him.
Situation. And he's got the drop, but Lunars has the schmoo.
That might have been that wasn't a snake, but god damn. But like, it didn't even look like he was looking at it.
He was exposed to get a bullet off.
I'm about to say, it didn't look like he was looking at him.
Here's a look from his point of view.
That's cap.
Oof.
His character model didn't even look like he was looking. Look. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's such a difficult fight to take and an unusual animation to deal with as a player, but you keep firing, you keep getting hit markers. When it goes red, he's dead. Good stuff at Aluna's there. Wonderful composure in a very tricky situation.
That's crazy.
Nasty knew there was only one.
It didn't even look like he was shooting at him.
Also, that might have been the perfect 1v1 to actually show exactly what the snaking animation sort of looks like that's been in Call of Duty forever. How from one player's point of view, he's standing directly above it, has just iron up, and from the other guy, you're a second away before you're even showing up among cover. So one pump there from Lunar's on point. Johnny for the first blood, even better. LAG starting their round off right.
Love that setup from LAG as well. Huge presence on top. And it's worked out for them.
Do you think these guys be betting on themselves?
Well, so Vancouver Surge down a man.
I definitely think it's happened before. I don't think it's common, but somebody's definitely done it.
Will be going to collect
It's really just about who get caught, to be honest.
Now entirely alone 1v3.
But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's done it. I feel like somebody's done it at least once.
Clean work there, but 04
Probably during like MW19 season, like when COVID was around. You telling me they're all at home?
They just had the intel.
Like, come on, bro.
Slide on by in LAG. As clean of a round as you like it, they're gonna be able to deliver. Get the first blood. Set up
Someone bait for net. Honestly, 04 is going stupid right now. He was on that little 5 spree at first. He's not really getting too many kills on this map. Especially on CS2. Bro, CS is a whole different beast. I know for a fact they're betting on themselves.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
CS2 is just on a whole web of I don't want to say controversies because I don't want to make it seem bad. But it's definitely like, you feel me?
Attackers have to try to recover what parts of the map they've got to get.
This ain't no NBA. It's probably harder to find people.
So
yeah.
There's possibility for some shenanigans. There's possibility for the 1vx on this map, especially where we're going now by the B-bomb site.
Yeah, Nep's 1 for 3, bro. The only one that came to play is fucking 04.
Two players here, and Nasty already slowing down Johnny in his tracks. Nades out and about. That forces Kismet down, and the two players on Surge have bought their teammates enough time that everybody's here on the defensive end. So LAG cut their losses.
Oh, this is perfect. They're all backing up. They're trying to route to B or route to A. Come on.
Neptune. He's been the island player over on the A site, so all things considered, great positioning by Vancouver Surge so far on the defensive end. This is 50 seconds burned off the game clock. Nobody's died.
Yeah, the team tensed up there towards the B-bomb site, and they've just slowly relaxed across the map right now. And Neptune still zen on the approach towards A. Bad news, though, for Guerrillas, mates. You did the right thing.
Isn't that what the whole Pred situation was about, betting on himself? I don't think that's what the Pred situation was about, but people, I mean, Challengers players were definitely coming out and saying that he was betting on different sports. I don't think he ever betted on himself. It was definitely a lot more just betting in general. I don't think specifically betting on CDL.
And you got 10 seconds, and 04 just gonna chatter about that and say, boys, don't die. They don't have time for the play. Nasty, just live.
Oh my gosh. Good stuff from Nasty. That's why I never take Nep map 2. He needs to be cracked out running around all day. Nah, definitely I think Neptune's biggest his biggest strengths are in respawn, like hard point and control. It's definitely not in search. But not to say he's a bad search player. I definitely think he's a good search player. But I mean, even good search players, more than not, aren't like going crazy in search all the time. If somebody was going crazy in search 24/7, they would be very, very valuable.
That was a wicked finish.
A lot more players can be consistent in a respawn versus a search and destroy.
You're on defense this time round, and it looks like you've guessed correctly. Bad news. You've got a battle now through Ticket. A lot of damage in. Perfect nade, but
good nade.
Trade one on the other side of the map. So an interesting 3v3 we find ourselves.
Yo, Nep is tweaking, brother.
Good galley. He went for it.
Yeah, well, Johnny had a little bit.
I don't know if I should respect it or like he just went for it.
He didn't get credit for the first
that boy just like,
but Johnny does rip a booza as well.
What you sipping on? Water.
7 and 3, certainly an impact.
Just straight water.
However, clutch player potential here in a 2 versus 3. By no means is this an easy round for LAG to win.
If Johnny can pick up the Kieran on the man upstairs, yeah, Nasty. That's what he's looking for now. And Johnny, you're in a position to make this potentially happen. Nasty, though, again.
Good job, exactly. You got to stay hydrated, guys. You got to stay hydrated. I was about to say hydrated. That's how bad my language is about to be. You got to stay hydrated. Oh, he's on it.
04 knows he's there. Can Johnny get there in time to save it?
He got it. He got a hunt for the kill. He got it.
Clutched it up. Another nail-biting round from Vancouver Surge.
Yeah, and they are
23.
for
Yo,
good
that's crazy,
reason.
bro.
Typically speaking, if you're getting
People
shot
fumble
at,
their words,
important
bro.
to react.
Especially when I'm a streamer not to be
Lunars
talking
does not
constantly.
feel
There's
obligated
going to be
go back
chances
to
where I
being
fumble
there
my
just
words.
because, you know, they're obviously running out of time again.
You trolling?
with the
You
game
trying to
being
troll,
an
bro?
impact,
You trying to
but,
troll?
04 literally just stopped playing for a second because he was just
What a
like,
terrible job by LAG. Yeah.
"I'm gonna maybe work for it.
Johnny wasn't even looking over
That's
him.
fine. I'll take the
Bro, in his
free
MJ era,
1
not
versus
facts.
3."
Give me like 2 months. I'm about to be my Kobe era.
I think testament to the youth of the
Big
Guerrilla
tufo,
roster in
big
terms of the
tufo.
chemistry. Who knew what was covered? If Johnny was able to get there in time, a lot of things to consider there. And again, chemistry that is only forged through the fires of war, folks. Alchemy kits down, guns up. Here we go. Your first blood's been real nice, Guerrillas, mates, and you're only down by 1 round.
Nobody's getting a first blood. What's good, Huda? What's good?
Once again, LAG just in a
How we living? How we
situation of
living?
attacking rounds where it's not that they don't know what to do, but they're just not really given too much to work with. Vancouver, the setup's too clean, but Johnny, another pick. So he's been.
I didn't realize Johnny was going
efficient
stupid.
with the opening engagements. And
He's 10-3
on a
right now.
5 spree. The stat line looks great.
Neptune looks terrible.
Are you gonna read this?
Please jump over. Please give him a freebie.
Spotted? Yeah, you're done.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wait, alive. He is for now. What a time. 3v3 still. Oh, there's Neptune. He gets Kismet, though. That's right. He was a landmine in place. You didn't pick it up. You didn't call it out. And you couldn't have dealt with it. Johnny now in the 1v3. 30 to go. I love that.
Oh, he just got
no.
sold.
He taps the door and a boozer guns him.
Listen, some detectives are Sherlock, some detectives are.
You good? All right, better than
That's
that.
the line. Should have waited for that one. So saw the door open, knew a player was nearby, but he did not see the future like he needed to. And in spite of the fact that another opening pick, they're just not able to make this pan out at all.
Ah, hell nah.
LAG falling a little flat, ending up on their back.
Bonk. That door noise.
Yo.
Again.
Oh
Very,
my
very
God.
large moment.
That's great.
Gotta be very careful. Johnny was excited to try to make that 1v3 happen. He saw the TikToks.
Bruh.
He saw the hashtags already. He was thinking about the content. He really wasn't. I'm joking. That's not true. Johnny's
Wait, BO6 got a patch?
Shots
Address an
from
issue where
Boozer.
sniper rifles are
Beautiful
missing
work.
heavy
First
tracer.
blood.
Bro, who the fuck cares, bro?
A first blood for Vancouver as well, or at least a first blood that did not instantly get traded out.
To be honest, I need probably like...
The man disadvantageous
I need probably like
situation.
10 from... Not even 10. I need like 8 from Neptune, to be honest. If we get 8, have 35 total, we'll be straight.
But not enough for the kill. Fellow walks away with his life, thankfully, and again 3v3. So you had the advantage.
Because
for
we're
a
at
second,
31
Vancouver.
right now.
You let it slip away.
That B site is wide open. 04 does not know this. And meanwhile, LAG
He
trying
got
to
one.
move through the middle of the map.
Bomb's
At
down,
least
though.
you
He
get
kinda-
traded out, but you do get caught.
Yeah, it's on a
And there's
loser
the
now.
protection there from Lunars, him and Fellow. Maybe not the longest time duo, but an interesting duo ship they have. Now they got to try to clutch up against Abuza, who does have bomb. And
Does he have a
last year,
sub?
If you recall, Abuza in the top 3 category for most clutch players in the league for S&D. These are moments where he has shined.
A Fellow and Luna's long-time IRL duo, but now we get to put them up against the Belgian baddie on a 4 spree with an RC car to his name as well. God only knows. Full pockets, you name it. Here comes the check. Oh my God, he's been gifted the timing and the position. Can he get the kills now?
Nah, he's not gonna get it.
And that is gonna be the 3rd round going the way of the Guerrillas.
Actually, I'm cool with that, because that's more rounds. I'll take
And
it.
maybe a little bit anxious there on the play from Abuza, but you'll take it. 3 to 4.
Well, I think Abuza honestly played that about as well as he possibly could have. He just apparently didn't see Fellow like cross out. I thought he had the intel, and I mean, either way, it is just a game of inches there. But unfortunately, I just don't think he spotted him. Or
Yo, is Fellow
he just
on
didn't expect to be
120?
spotted.
Fucking
Either way, Fellow and
POV?
Lunars covering over
Whatever the
each other
fuck.
as well. I think Johnny gets traded out by 04. Fellow's the man that gets that kill.
Yo,
And
the
Fellow
way it
is
zoomed in,
near
it looked like
death.
he was on 120
Lunars picked up
FOV.
the kill on the guy on stage, and that was the difference maker to give you the advantage. So LAG stabilize, and that's a 3v4 clutch on their end. Seemingly, you don't want the first blood in this lobby.
I was going to say, first bloods aren't helping anyone out in this one.
Kobe.
Mid-round adjustments not necessary there. It sounds like Abuza's called in the RC.
Oh,
car.
Johnny's literally a
Johnny
bullet.
ate a lot of frag for
If they had
breakfast
3
today,
nades,
folks.
they
Not
would have
good
hit.
for your health.
They would have
RC
hit it.
Still out there buzzing, taken care of. Pressure now towards the A-bomb site where the Guerrillas mates they go.
And they're walking straight into Abuja's territory. But he's posted up in depth, so you do have an open access line to get over towards this bomb, and Johnny is moved in position. And this is a moment to test Vancouver's detective skills. Maybe Encyclopedia Brown. Check this spot.
I doubt it, mate. Fellow 04 Kismet, here we go. So now Johnny's just waiting for the moment to pounce, waiting for the strike. Has he got the green light to go? Sure does. There's number one. Pressure now on Vancouver.
Oh, he broke glass. He's gonna get shot in the back.
Too much noise.
Who got it? Neptune? Perfect.
You broke the glass and they kicked your ass, and now it's a 2v2. Neptune guns
2v1.
Lunars, all down a fellow.
And Lunars leaves everybody one shot, but no follow-up there for the kills. A disjointed effort.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about.
Slammed.
Because I think we're at, what, 5 now? I don't know how many kills does he have. It's going to show in a little minute.
When they are down a man.
Oh, he's at 6.
A few moments here or there, and Neptune.
Because he ended map 1 with 28. So we're at about 42. No.
Surge. 1 round
if it's 6. 44? Are we at 44 right now? Or 34?
The pros typically do not want to give any of their strats away, nor do they want to hear the demonic things they probably say in between rounds. But a moment where I just want to know why the LAG players sort of made that move is Johnny full sends, and I mean, I don't know if he's getting fed information or what the situation was, but a moment of chaos puts you down 5-3 in the S&D. Vancouver looking to close out here.
04 with the bomb still. They've not been super effective on the offensive rounds plant-wise, but this could be the one. RC out. The outside of the map, so now Abuza gives the all clear towards the B-bomb site. All right, fellas, open space to work with. Have you covered? Make their way towards the front doors. Those doors are open, so you know the party is on. We're doing this, guys. We are squaring up. Here we go. Opening salvo. 04 over the shoulder, keeping the coverage up. So you haven't lost any ground so far yet. In towards the site. It is gains as these boys get pumping. Neptune first blood. 04 gifted one on the back line. He's eating good at the buffet, ladies and gentlemen. And now through the middle of the
They got it. They got it. They got map 2. They know where fellows at.
Perfect round from Vancouver Surge to close out the S&D.
That was a good S&D. Neptune got 7, so we are at 35. I'm cool with 35. He's gonna have to get a lot, but I mean, I'd say it probably has to go map 5 or round 5 for the control map. So hopefully they go back and forth. That boy about to be late to work.
04 swinging in for the kills, and I mean, really,
Dally, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Go get that bread. Go get that bread. Go get that bread so you can use those funds towards this type of bread.
I mean, despite the good efforts there,
You gotta make money to spend money. Or isn't it spend money to make money? Yeah, it's that way.
They've just been read so well by Vancouver in this match.
Gotta spend money to make money, man.
On the hard point worked out.
Better get to work.
Read and dealt with there, and the S&D as well. Really difficult stuff against the squad like Vancouver Surge. So kudos to them once again. Going into the half, up 2-0. Protocol control coming up after this. Good goodness.
Heard that.
Good goodness, ladies and germs. It's an absolute throwdown so far. Vancouver Surge. They're looking delightful, Desk.
Can I add someone? What is that? Wait, what does that mean?
Let's take a look here.
What does that mean? I'm kind of scared.
Because the search and destroy.
I'm scared. What do you mean?
Nearly as close as our initial hard point. Allie, walk me through the big moments.
I mean, the big moment is you go back to that round 5. 04. We're watching it right now. Actually, he's on 4, and he wins the 1v2. I mean, he starts with a 5 earlier on in the series, but he wins the first attack for the side.
Guys, should I be scared? I don't even know. Bro, that kill didn't mean anything. I'm sorry. This man looked like he wasn't even looking at him. He gave him like a nice little 2 pumps.
I mean, yeah, the chemistry in LAG just completely off, right? Like, I mean, you can see like the initial round ideas, like some of the offensive pushes for Surge is so excellent. Like, we're gonna push all the way over towards right side soccer, getting inside the bomb site, and we're gonna find Johnny. Even if Johnny gets a first blood there, you know, like somebody's gonna be trying to pitch.
Like, can I add you? Like what, on like COD? If it's COD, I'm cool with y'all adding me on COD. I don't really mind that.
Be able to push through, winning rounds, down numbers, it just doesn't matter. LAG, even with Johnny coming in, dropping chopsticks, finding first bloods, just no chem.
11 kills, not enough for Johnny.
Oh, my head, bro.
LAG, the Gentlemates, finished in just 9 rounds as Vancouver Surge continues to prove their top 4 squad.
It's like in all these situations, you see him just getting isolated.
Yeah.
Johnny gets a kill. Somebody's got to go in and help him, right?
Kids
Like,
had 5 success in that map, man.
That's how you keep.
Go back and watch Miami on Hacienda versus Optic. Play a little bit tighter.
They're behind.
All right,
It's for
coaches,
COD.
get to work, LAG.
I need to get my COD info. Yo, low key, I'm not gonna lie, I have been wanting to do 8, so I might need to get some of y'all's information in terms of like COD accounts.
Yeah, I mean, this HP was interesting. It was really close.
Hold on. Does anybody have my... What's my COD account?
It's the last rotation of P1 where Surge.
I probably have it somewhere. Hold on, I'll give it to you.
Runs all the way down secret, finds the kill, and then gets away with his life. And
Like, if I hosted 8s, would y'all actually play?
You have to take your time there, try to get top halls, and like flip them, right? So in that situation, they can't group up and make the right plays.
And it can be so hard because as you saw, Abuza gets 3 for basically free for a break, and then like throughout the entirety of the last half of that match, they just got edged out by the fundamentals on Vancouver Surge. Like Abuza goes on a 6-free to call
You
the
would?
game. Like there's just no firepower from the side of LAG.
Perfecto.
Not a ton more footage.
I need to find it. I need to
We
find
turn
it.
our attention to some fun. You guys ready for this one? We call it this or that.
Oh, I should have it. I know where I can find it. Give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah, Krim. Yeah.
Next.
That's a tough one for me though. Clay's my boy, but I'm gonna go Krim.
Gun game or prop hunt?
Oh, gun game was like what I did growing up. I have to play gun game. That was so fun.
Gun game? The fuck?
I'm trying to
Has to be gun game.
Like, it kind of gets
finesse.
savage after a while.
Be different items, like move around. It's actually a skill.
You would play? I'm not
Upstun.
doing it. I'm not doing it right now. I'm just saying if like I made an announcement. We putting up cash. If y'all want to put up cash, I mean, that's for y'all to decide. Hold on, let me see if I can find my information first.
I didn't get to see either of these players play. I'm a little too young. I'm gonna go formal.
Yeah, I wish you would have went Damon because we got to show him some love, but I'm gonna go formal just because I team with them.
I'd probably do it like sometime next week.
Great teammate. I think Matt is ridiculous.
Formal. MVP.
Bro, where is my stuff?
Championship with the GOAT lineup. BO2 Raid or BO4 Arsenal? It's Raid. It's always Raid. Raid is the best map to ever grace Call of Duty.
Allie, what do you think?
I'm gonna pick Raid. I saw Arsenal. I was like, oh man, BO4 was my first competitive game, so I have.
What? I can't find it. I can't find it. Yo, low key. Ty, are you home right now?
What I got for you here. CTF or Uplink?
Uplink, the fuck?
I'm gonna go Uplink. Uplink was absolutely
I didn't get to see
Uplink,
it
the
in
fuck?
time. I didn't get to watch it. I have to go back and watch old YouTube videos.
Has to be Uplink. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. CTF is just like low key a camp fest.
The flag is fun.
And of course, shout out to ourselves. We deserved this one. An Emmy nomination for Outstanding Esports Championship Coverage, the 2024 Call of Duty League Championship.
I can send you mine, please. Yeah, do that, please.
Earn us some honors. I don't have one of these trophies yet. I got every other one in esports. I need to get one into those Emmys.
Yeah, if we win, we get copies, right?
I hope so. Yeah, I think we have to pay for it, but it'll be totally worth it. Miles, you're rich. How you doing?
Well, firstly, no, but thanks. Also, Chris, I think it was you, me, Kat, my dog. There was somebody else there. It was the start of Cold War. We had a really great night.
It was the greatest.
I can't remember if it was a...
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what's it called? Common said he's probably gonna send me his, so I'll probably add it.
Sorry, take it away, Miles.
We should run a prop hunt night with as many pros as we can get going, because that's a true test of skill, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm talking about.
You see, I'm not gonna lie, stuff like that, like prop hunt night or like 8s, S&D 8s, like I'd be down to host it.
3 zones, or 3 rounds, kill. Don't say that. What have we got?
Because I feel like that'd be cool, like during the week.
You're just ready for the sarcastic answers.
I don't know if I would do it on weekends, just because like I'll be doing the watch parties and then I'll be outside for real. You feel me? How we looking? He needs a decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. We're at like 35 kills, I think. I think we're at 35. So if we go round 5, we should hit it. We should hit if we go round 5. Slap by Big Al. Wait, do you have the numbers?
You're looking for someone on the team individually to just pop off to levels that are just.
Let me know if you have the numbers. If you have the numbers on your, give me your Activision ID. Oh, then I'm gonna need your Activision ID, because like because I play on PC, so it only goes through
The answer is actually your spawn.
Activision ID.
Just trying to get out.
When you play on PC.
I like the shots, but I'm not loving the positioning. They've got to fight their way forward. Time's ticking already. We're up to a minute now to go. Fellow finding kills in the middle of the map, so the mates.
Neptune's at 35, Jit. Neptune's at 35.
Doesn't need to square up in Chalabuza, just play a cheeky little spot and go for the long-term control. And the long-term control is something LAG might very well have. Fellow was still playing hide and seek. Him and Abuza, they're just in their own world, having their own battle. But Abuza clears that space. Now you have the opening over towards the A zone. Maybe bigger problems, guys like Johnny behind enemy lines, but Nasty takes care of him. And now Kismet, the next man to check, Abuza, happy to be patient.
He knows. Or does he? Wow, okay. Nep's out. Nep's free. Nep's one.
Oh, I thought he about to world star this kid.
20 seconds on the clock.
I thought he was about to world star this kid.
But the objective here is to capture the zones. Get your body in there. Stop the clock.
Yeah, at some point. And they're taking there's 10 seconds left. Oh, please. This is sketching me out. They just got 2 of the kills. They know where everybody on the map is, and they are tweaking Miles.
What is happening? Nep's gonna... No, it's done. Abuza, go.
No
That's
fucking
right. That's
way.
the objective. 0.8 seconds. Okay. Better late than never. You have handed your homework in seconds before it was due. Are you
Low-key, Vancouver might have trolled, but I'm not too mad at it. Actually, low-key extend this by a minute so we can get more kills.
Round goes.
What map we're on? Map 3.
Yeah, I mean,
But right now he's at 39. He definitely needs a good amount of kills, but if they both don't troll their defenses, we should be fine.
They are happy to play nice and slow. It is respawn. You can try to get a little bit active, but they just lost that round and had maybe, I don't know, 17 lives to spare.
Oh, damn. Nasty got turned on, bro. He got turned on.
Very patient out of LAG. Guerrillas mates showing off the goods, and I think different players really taking turns. Kid's pretty good off the opening break. Fellow had his moments where he was really slowing things down over towards Helicopter.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw Johnny getting the mix, doing the exact same thing. So super solid defensive round win. A single tick, I believe it was, that came through. About as good as it gets.
Okay.
Yeah, he basically got to drop 30. If he drops 30, then he's good.
As we go towards the middle of the map, Luna's brought the snapper today. This protocol gameplay looking lovely so far. Kismet takes the short hop up towards...
In short words, you're cooked. Nah, Neptune can get 30 in a control. It just has to go map 5.
Coverage from his lads there through the middle of the map. So Vancouver surge by a little bit more time, but that time is...
Because listen, if he has 30 kills and we get like what for 5 rounds, like 6 kills a round, that ain't too bad.
So making a little bit of noise, but really locking down the middle of the map.
This might look like it's over though. They're up like 6 lives though, so this is looking not too well.
Yeah, Luna's is the big gun.
If he gets to 12 this round, then we're fine.
His teammates now getting involved over towards A. It's a multi-man stack right now. 1 down. And good patience there for Lunas makes it an 8.
I don't even own COD. Nah, you don't gotta own COD to like be tapped in with CDL.
Can he get the second segment? 1 more man to deal with. Oh, what a save. Here comes the pickup, and that is going to be the second.
Needs time. No, he definitely needs to tighten up. It's doable. It's doable, but like they definitely need like each round to sort of go the distance.
Playing a different game than his teammates right now because he just spent so much time looking for more ammo because he's simply.
Bro, what is that dude? Oh, he just got traded. Never mind.
A 9 spree as well. And this is exactly
Dude, this kid Lunas is 12 and 3, bro.
You asked for it, brother. 10 now. He's on a killing frenzy. 13 and 3. Keep it going, son.
I'm about to say, trade this man out. Please. He got stuck. He got stuck.
Where we sit now in our relationship. Good nades there. 3 dead. Vancouver surge, an opportunity to get back on towards B. Get going, lads. Johnny's holding you down, holding you at bay.
Nep, I need like at least 4 kills from you. I need like four more kills minimum. You get 4 more kills minimum, we're in a solid spot.
Styles of gameplay, but as long as you keep it moving and slay out exactly like this, you'll be good to go. 18 versus 8.
He ain't got 1? Nah, he was sitting at 4 before this round started.
Yeah. 2 dead, and once again, Luna's 15 and 4. He's looking for the next.
Oh, they're stacking it. This is raps, bro. It's 17 to 6. Oh, wait, it's team kill. They got it. Oh, wait, there's nobody even on it.
If not for Abuza, this arguably could be done, but it doesn't seem to matter. There's 2 lives left, and Johnny, he might get all 3.
Oh, we're tweaking. We are tweaking.
Great round from the mates.
We are tweaking. Yo, this is bad.
Take you out sort of situation.
What?
There, but no, full credit to Lunars for that round. Nice 10 spree he goes on, connecting a little bit of it from the previous round. But this is the best play. This is early on before the A zone.
See, that's dumb. How do you lose that type of fight? He's on mid gun. A bullet.
I think he stopped shooting thinking he had Lunars dead to rights, and after that, Lunars gets 2 more.
Oh my goodness.
Hellstorm in the back pocket, nearly a 4.0 KD. How about that from the rookie going against one of the better teams in the game?
Yeah, this really should be a 3-0. Guerrillas makes untouchable so far. You have kept everyone there on Surge very much in the negative. Neptune a little slow to the draw as he leaves spawn. On their attacking
going
round, Surge
0-3 in the
back at it
big
again.
25.
And so far, first blood's good.
No, good. No, honestly, this is probably this might be Raps.
Kid did that to me yesterday.
This is probably
It
Raps,
is
bro.
impossible to see that guy if you're playing the top window. So we're stealing from Abuza for sure. He has all of the details covered.
Good stuff, Johnny. Nasty in the quick trade.
Oh my gosh, it's literally the fact that Lunars is 15 and 5 right now. He has a 3 KD.
Good news though, lads. You managed to
Please
get
win the offense.
And Nasty with kills all over the place. So A zone has been made safe for a second. There we go. Man picks it up. So A being captured, B being captured. One segment of the
No, go chase him. What the fuck? Go chase him.
Rules.
What the fuck?
Yes, they have.
3. Stack the point. Oh my gosh, stack the point.
Is gonna fall and an opportunity to pull off the control version of a reverse sweep. Pac-Man might hate the language, but
what a throwback.
Trying to make an Argus joke. Yeah, I got nothing. But either way, Lunar's got revenge on Fellow.
Yep.
You team kill me, old man. I'll get you back with the score streak.
That seems a little bit overkill. But so is
Please, thank you.
Right now, well, 14 and 9 for
We
Fellow.
need something, bro.
But you're on B zone. This is exactly what the win conditions look like for Vancouver Surge. Keep this capture going in Neptune.
Why is Nep on AR?
Ideal. Fellow vacates his power position
Thank
for a
you.
second and pays
Turn
the
around.
price.
Turn around.
Abuza now on the flank. Oh dear. This is a costly moment.
Oh,
Surge
shit.
Flying forward quite literally as Johnny's going to find.
Johnny's
the
going for a
space here.
respawn.
Abuza still capturing the B zone. One segment.
You're
done,
tweaking.
2 to go.
Good trade. No, honestly, that was perfect. I love that play. That was the perfect play. 04 was smart for that. He baited himself on purpose.
That crazy skill back in that game mode. Skill gap, excuse me. But I think Abuza saw what Lunars did. Wants to try to one-up him in this round. First tick already fallen. Second tick nearly there in a 15 versus 9. Vancouver Surge right now have all the advantages and plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Lots of lives now as well. Who's a great coverage.
Bruh.
Not enough for Johnny though. The prop punt master fights his way forward and gets another kill. Oh, what a turn from Nunes.
3 dead.
Good.
They still got time. They're up 3 lives.
Excellent shots. Neptune
That's what I like.
again, fighting out of spawn. You've still got lives, but they're starting to dwindle a little
Yo,
bit.
Neptune, if you
Plenty
could
of
get
time
2
to
more,
just over
if
a
you
minute.
could get 2 more,
Abuza,
do it for me.
master of that side of the map.
Do it for the
He's got hide and
kids.
seek now as well.
That's a 1. Do it for the kids.
When every single life matters from LAG, it's just a moment where you can't afford to get caught. But I don't think the Guerrillas mates players are expecting guys on Vancouver to be out towards the helicopter. They're
Oh, he's so
expecting
dead.
to
He
be
is so
in
dead.
this B zone. Everybody stacking up for the final hit. 3 lives remaining.
Do it for the
LAG needs
kids.
Something crazy, and you're gonna get nothing but death.
Get the last one. Get the last one. Get the last one for.
They don't want to get the
Chill,
segment.
bro.
Yeah, that's tough,
All right,
man. Wow.
he's at 18. If we get 2 more rounds, he can get 10 kills. He can get 10 kills.
Here in the control mode.
And that's considering he needs 62. Honestly, he probably just needs 28.
This time at the very least. Surge looking brilliant.
If we go round 5, we're good. Is Neptune good? If they win this round, we should be straight. We need Vancouver to win this round.
Have the opportunity to. All things considered, though.
But they're on offense, so as long as they don't sell their defense, we should be straight.
Just wake up from the S&D, like get the respawn.
The issue is that this
a little bit,
motherfucker,
play it
this
a little
dude
bit
Lunars
more
wanted to go
pace.
stupid in the first round.
They have been awoken.
I mean, they were shell-shocked after the
Low-key,
first
he getting
round.
fried. I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Abuza's turned it right
This is for the
up.
bread. This is for the bread, bro.
Just in the kills department alone, and Abuza.
I'd say he was getting fried. He's picked it up a little bit.
Right there for Abuza.
He was definitely getting fried in the beginning. He was like 9 and 16 at one
He
point.
knows the moves, and he is jigging.
Or he was like
right
10
now.
and 16. He's definitely picked it up a bit.
Johnny trying to make a play down low.
19.
I think Vancouver Surge, they win.
Okay, he's at.
Fights on the opening break.
If he has 20, he's at 55. He needs like what, 6 more?
Enemy lines, trying to look make the.
No, he needs 7 more. He needs 7
Gets
more.
Great timing towards the middle of the map, but he does get traded out. So his teammates still in spawn, and Neptune, the facilitator. I mean, he's calming everybody right now.
He needs 7 more.
Nep hitting the go.
If this goes to another round, we should hit.
Great timing. He heard the door this time. Ah, how do you like it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Tough one there for Johnny though. Pressure on towards A gone. Surge starting to fight big time. Great work out of 04 directly off spawn. His aims is singing.
As long as they don't troll this defense, we're straight.
The mates looking a little quiet here with 30 seconds to go in this attacking round.
Where's Neptune? He's mid gun. Why the fuck, Abuzo? You're fine.
I'm not kidding. You had off the opening.
You have Neptune at 59. I got his line when it was at 61. So you're straight. You'll be straight.
This character model is doing some wild things before he gets these kills.
Dude, there was at the opening break. There was
mine was at 61.
All broken right now. The mates have been stunned again. Wicked work out of Surge.
Don't do this to me. Y'all have double lives. Don't troll.
Still doing it alone.
Where's Neptune?
Angle's now opening up here. The Surge
oh,
they have peeled him open. Like a can of sardines eaten alive.
That's 3 dead. All right, perfect.
To 20. Vancouver Surge.
Perfect. Okay.
What a sensational round.
So we're at what? 23? I'm at 58. I need 4 kills.
Final round here on
I need 4 kills.
CDL comes at you quick. I think Lunar started off.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, come on.
Double negative.
I was never in doubt. I'm deadline. I was doubting from like when they went down 2-0. I ain't gonna lie. For you, it's 2 more. For me, it's like 4 more.
So far, and it is a round 5 to decide the fate, potentially of the entire series.
Or 1 more? Okay.
At least for LAG, whether or not
I'd say Neptune. He can get 4 kills in a round. He can get 4 kills. What? Are they on defense?
Push the series. Yes, to another hard point.
They're on defense too. This is perfect.
The round 5 record, not bad whatsoever. A little bit more reps there from the Surge boys. Fellow pops things open. Gears joins him in the feed as well. On the attack now towards the B zone.
How did Neptune die?
That's what we want.
Finally, win the opening break. This is when you want to start to fly. Johnny on the prowl. And he is somewhat of an island player here in this
fucking way. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Good news, he's behind enemy lines. Bad news is no support from the teammates in LAG. Do not have any map control. It's going to be a tough spot.
Yeah, he's been cut off from the
See, Nep's worried about Johnny right now because he knows they're in their spawn.
It's a tale of 2 teams right now, and
yes, and he switched to the sub. This is perfect. He switched to the sub. Bait him.
Through mid, nothing there. Wow, the pounce from Surge.
Where is he?
The play is on, and here we go. The trap set. Vancouver sprung.
This might be a
wait, 27? Where are we at? Okay, you cash. I think I need like 2 more.
But 04 still a man behind enemy lines.
Oh yeah, still doing it. Still rolling. Nice setup though towards A. This is a lot of pressure. This is a lot of segments, grabs on the way and the way out. Nep though, the timing is so good.
Wait, 28? How much is that? 35 plus 28. Somebody put it together. I think I hit.
Again, 04 in a position to pick up a ton here. Have they read that he's behind? Maybe. But it's just slowing them down on the approach out. You second guess yourself. 04 finds his 5th in a row.
63. I hit. We're good. We're good. Let's go, baby. Come on. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
You're off spawn and there's certain things.
Hold on, let me do the first number. All right, we all hit. We all hit. We all hit. You see, he got 30. Good stuff.
I mean, 12 seconds ago, maybe they can pull something off, but it's looking like they just got throttled.
Yeah, we're watching a Neptune moment here. What a run.
He was a bullet. He was a bullet. That boy had 32.
The comeback is complete. In control. A final round, but in the
motherfuckers talking about LAG. Fuck out of here. Believe me, I like these players. I like Kids. I like Fellow. I like Johnny, but don't play with me. Don't play with me and my supporters' money. I can't have that. I can't have that.
Vancouver Surge and a little bit stun locked on the flip side.
Imagine getting reverse swept. Oh no, I would be heartbroken.
Close until it wasn't.
It definitely feels worse than Surge though. I feel like Control, it's 5 rounds. You feel me? S&D, it's like that's 6 straight rounds of you just losing your life over and over. Like you ain't even coming back. There's no respawn on it.
I think nearly every single player taking their turn, showing off the goods there. Another strong performance out of Abuza. Pretty on point in the respawns and the assists, looking good down the line as well.
Excuse me, I had to burp.
Obviously, everyone on the side of Surge.
That was good though. That was good. I'm 1 for 2 on the day. I'm 1 for 2.
Since then,
I'm 1 for 2. All I need is Geo to have more than 56 and then we're good.
LAG, that was their key to success. You need the pop off.
But Geo's been doing good. I don't know if y'all saw it on the Discord. He's averaging like over 30 in the hard points in this split.
Got you close to the victory.
And that's between two series against Optic and Vegas. I think his lowest is maybe like a high 20, but he's been averaging over 30 in the respawns, or at least in hardpoint.
10 CDL points going to the Vancouver Surge boys. Not that they desperately needed them.
What else we got today? It's just Geo. More than 56 kills. Gabe, what's good? Yo, how you feeling, Gabe? I know you had your whole stomach issue.
No chem right now.
You good right now?
Down for me. What does that mean at the pro level?
Yeah, I mean, it means like you look at the last couple offenses there for LAG, right? And we know subs are going to be in our base. We need
But nah, the last one's Geo more. I think Geo's line at 56 is kind of low.
Like they're going to be in our building. They're going to be bottom tools. Might be out near heli. Like we need.
Oh shit! I did not even do that. I was saying you can click more or less on the screenshots you take for prize picks. Yeah, I probably should. I just have it in the description, like, and I have it sort of like where the words are highlighted. But I definitely probably should do the lesser more. I just take screenshots of it. That's why. No fever, but still cooked. You're fine, bro. Believe me, I have no intentions of. I don't even know if I'm playing today. I know tomorrow. My homies want to watch UFC at their crib because it's like UFC Miami. I don't know if we're doing anything tonight. I would assume we probably are because we usually do something Friday and Saturday. So I'm not even sure if I am going to be like playing this weekend. I don't know. I feel like weekends, because I'm watching COD for like 3-4 hours. Sometimes I'm just like, bro, I do not want to play COD after. Usually if I do play COD after like a watch party, it's going to be like hours later. I'm like, watching this for 3 straight hours or like 4 straight hours. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, bro, sometimes it's like I'm watching so much COD. It's like, come on, bro. Let me take like at least a little break.
Just gotta take your time, wait for that info, and then capitalize when they do give you that kill, right? It's like they want a ton of opportunities, and you know, in doing so, throw away all of it.
Oh, my nose. Next series is what? Minnesota Rokkr versus Carolina.
In just a few months.
Hold on, let me fix this.
Corner in Vancouver now is going to have a top seed.
Carolina Royal Ravens. I'll update my title in a minute.
The way you're looking to start, you are in a deep hole. Do you have to finish with a 3-2 record, do you think, to get a top 8 seed, or will 2-3 with some game 5s get you there?
2 can probably do it with some game 5s. I mean, obviously this isn't going to help their case this series, but I will say they played now Carolina and then Vancouver, 2 pretty tough draws.
Oh, you talking about LAG?
The rest of their matches, and if they capitalize on the middle of the pack.
I don't know if they'll get a high seed if they get 2. I slept for like 19 hours yesterday. Damn, you were fucking slumped. That boy went to bed like these. He went to bed.
Overwatch just had a great series. I mean, he opens it up and he just simply cannot be traded.
Bro got a fetch ass egg. Nah, facts. That shit clean.
It's the first attack round as well in this search and destroy, which is huge for Vancouver Surge because they needed that to break this back.
Oh, my nose, bro.
He's just been unreal, man. Across all game modes.
I will say, I don't think we learned anything about Surge.
Dude, I couldn't imagine sleeping for like 19 hours. I'm assuming you got off work. You were just like chilling at the crib. Had some gator and apple slices, and that was it. Ugh. Put the hood back on.
Now 2-1, they're only lost.
Psych, nah. I need a haircut. I need one. It's been a couple weeks because I was out of town for one of the weeks.
Next week. Could be a fun series. Stay tuned for that one. For now, though, we still have one more match to go. And Allie, you said at the start of the day this was going to be the best of the best of the best of the best games.
Who? Minnesota and Carolina?
But it is going to be a banger. Carolina takes on the Minnesota Rokkr.
I'm playing? Nah, you good. You good.
In an extremely similar spot than these two. Hopefully it's game 5.
You want a fun fact?
Yeah.
Slasher has never.
Gwen would have been a good pick. I've been doing too many predictions on Gwen.
We'll be right back.
I drive an hour 45 to get my cut. You're tweaking. What? An hour 45? Nah, like that's where I cut. That's where I cut it. But honestly, my homie cuts my hair and he comes over, so I let him come over and he'll cut my hair. I couldn't drive an hour 45. My barber's the only person I trust. No, I get that. I've only had like what 1, 2. I've had 3 barbers my whole life. I've had 3. Get yours for free. Who be cutting your hair, Top? To get it for free. It's probably, I don't know if it's like a homie or anything, but unless you do it yourself. I know some people be getting their hair cut. Wife is a hairdresser? You're fucking lucky. You are fucking lucky. You don't got to be out here struggling like us spending like $40 on a cut. I don't spend 40. I spend like, how much I'll be spending? I'll be spending like 35. I'll be spending 35. But to be honest, I will say though, it's weird because I remember my homie started coming over to my house to cut my hair. And he told me that he wanted to do a price increase. I'm like, that's cool. Like, you come over, you cut my hair. Like, that's more than justifiable. You feel me? Like, I'm getting a house call. And I told him, like, hey, whatever price you want to pay, or you want me to pay, like, just let me know. And then he told me 35. I was like, what? What you mean? So I think he's relatively cool just coming over. Plus, he doesn't live super far. He definitely lives, like, a solid amount of time, but not, like, anything. Not anything crazy. Definitely not over 30 minutes. With traffic, we would be close to that time. But even then, it's mostly under 30 minutes. It's definitely not like 15, though. It's definitely closer to like 15 to 20. But I told him, like, hey, give me your price, what you want me to pay. And he told me the price. He was like 35. I was like, that's cool. I'm like, you don't got to tell me twice.
Someone give me a 10-gallon hat.
My barber cuts me on holidays and Sundays. You see, that's one thing I will say. My friend doesn't come over. He'll be like, Sundays are my day off. But that's good, though. That's good. If your barber's willing to cut you on holidays and Sundays, then W barber. He don't got a shop. He used to be out of shop, and then he stopped. He used to be out of shop. He's kind of now pursuing sports photography. So that's why he stopped being at a shop. Because he was at the shop for a while. He was at the shop for a while. He kind of was, I don't want to say a midlife crisis, but he definitely wanted to do something else alongside. I don't know. He just wanted to do photography and be in sports. That's definitely his thing. So he's now pursuing sports photography. So he still cuts hair, but he'd be cutting people's hair like kind of on a case-by-case basis. Like, we have to call him up and like either meet him at his house or he comes over to ours. So... But he used to be at a shop, but then he's kind of like now trying to do like sports photography. Nasty ass shot. Bruh. This friend's ass intro, bro. I'm actually shocked to see that they've stayed as long as they have. I mean, they were trying to replace Vivid with Kenny at some point, so... I tell my barber when I want my haircut, I don't ask. We might have to look into you and your barber's relationship if you're not asking. Nah, I'm trolling. But that's crazy. That man said, I don't ask for my haircut. I tell my barber.
Are you ready to rock? We've got the Ravens taking on the Rokkr. Minnesota entering this.
I'm gonna go to your barber and be like, blink twice if you're in danger.
On the other side, 18-11 for Carolina. Let's start with the underdogs here because Minnesota.
Oh wait, let me update my title.
Had a new addition, and since that addition, they've played 2 Game 5 rounds.
Liquid got a team? Nah, isn't it didn't Team Liquid merge with G2? I think Team Liquid merged with G2. I think that's why. Oh wait, no, I don't think Liquid has a team. This Rokkr's like G2. Rokkr's G2, unless Liquid merge with them. I'd have to search that up.
Because of the addition of Kenny, because where they were slacking was in their fundamentals. They were 9th overall in the league.
I'm updating my title.
You add in Kenny, and that jumps up a couple of spots. So I expect their hardpoint to get stronger as the stage progresses.
But I know Minnesota is originally G2.
Because, you know, this is a team where you have individuals who've been unbelievable. I mean, Geo and Estrio mid-season form. Both these guys, I mean, 3,200 damage a hard point almost. You know, both of them 1.15 each in the last month and a half. So they have been ridiculous. And this is a team that's top 8 in differential, yet they're 17 and 27 in the game mode, right? So clearly the focus for them is
Liquid don't got a team.
Hardpoint team, and I think so far what we've seen is.
But G2 did merge with another org. I know that, and that's who does the Rokkr. Team Liquid.
Search and destroy. That happened back on February 21st.
Call of
no
Duty.
one on the team going positive as Nero was able to finish with a 1.0. Today they got to step the slaying up against Slashers, Royal Ravens. Gwyn at that number 2 spot. Has he slowed down in the last week?
I don't think he's slowed down. I think Gwyn has picked up right where he left off when it comes to online qualifiers. But I'm happy that we put the cam on Geo for just
yeah, they're definitely not in it.
He wasn't playing the way he's playing right now the last time these two teams.
I guess, I mean, they used to have a team like before CDL. That's one thing I don't like about CDL is the fact that it's all franchising and you really don't be having a lot of teams. Because, I mean, it's kind of cool like when they had the Pro League and they had like different like players playing against each other. Because I think it was at like 18 at that point.
I mean, right now it'd be hard to say that. I mean, that was after stage 1 where he looked absolutely incredible. But let's shift gears and actually talk about what's going on with this team. You know, the hardpoint, they've had a lot of improvement. You know, that's the game mode that they really wanted to work on because they were solid at search and control throughout majority of the season. But what comes with that is the last 2 controls that we've seen from this team have been so damn bad.
3 losses in a row now.
You've gotten 3-0 back-to-back. They've just had some maps recently where they've gotten walked through. The protocol search versus Atlanta, bad.
There's 2 big things for Carolina for me right now that they need to work on. Right now they have 0.6s across control. Like nobody is doing well
0.6?
in game mode, and it is going to hurt.
I'm unplugging my controller after that.
Their SND is still
That's really bad.
Outside of the top 4. So their biggest focus is going to be when they go up against like these, when they go up against Atlanta, and maybe now even versus Minnesota, who's trying to break into that.
Look at TJ, my GOAT. That's my GOAT right there.
I mean, if you lose
That's my GOAT.
like you're in losing.
Fat Bob is inspirational.
I would be really concerned if you were a Carolina fan, the status of this team, just given all the things that are happening coming into it.
I think Vivid got to go, to be honest. If we're talking about Carolina, Vivid got to go.
Break down the data. Who has the statistical advantage?
Skyline, Protocol.
Limited data with Kenny in the mix.
I mean, yeah, there's limited data. Carolina's going
This is solid. Geo can usually have a good Skyline. As long as it's ain't a blowout, we should be straight.
Yeah, I think we might. And, you know, Search, usually being a lockup mode for Carolina, they just got cooked on Protocol S&D, so that's no longer a lockup. And then Dealership, we haven't seen them. What do we see from Mini on Dealership? They looked excellent there. Their A-push was phenomenal. Yeah. So, I mean, looking good for Minnesota right now.
Game is ready. It's time for our pick'ems, and I'm going to go ahead with the vibe check. I don't care about maps and modes. I saw TJ and Gwyn smiling. No one looks awake yet in Minnesota. I'm going with Carolina today.
I'm going to go with Minnesota Rokkr. I've really enjoyed this move. I think it's one of the best ones in the time we had off, and I think they're going to win.
Listen, this is last match of the day, right?
Yep.
Wow, Nero.
Minnesota.
Series. I got Minnesota.
Going Minnesota. The fans are going Mini as well. Maven and Merc, let's get it on.
I think you said it was February 24th, that 3-0, and this
21st.
21st, sorry. This has a lot of similarities, though, because I remember we casted that one, and it was, Carolina were off like a tough loss, Minnesota were off like a pretty good win, and we were like, oh, this is like one of those litmus tests, right? We're going to see if Rokkr are finally making a turn. And Carolina just 3-0 bopped them. Fundamentally, we're ahead of them in Call of Duty, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, and it's also like, we kind of were like, maybe is Carolina sort of starting to go down, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of the same exact thing.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's very, very similar to last time we casted this. And I'm just wondering, this will be a really good example for Rokkr because they got the fundamentals last time. They were not as good of a Call of Duty team, just on a basic level.
How do y'all feel about Kenny's sort of mini resurgence after leaving Optic? Because I'm not gonna lie, his stats on Minnesota so far in these first 2 matches are not looking too bad. He's definitely over the ones in a lot of different categories.
He's back in it. Whatever the passion's back, he's been playing much better, and I don't know, I'm excited to see what they can do. I don't know. How do you think this goes?
What, this series?
Yeah.
I think I picked Mini to win.
I did too. I don't know, that's how I love for Kenny. Just, I don't know what it is, but like I did too. I think they're going to take it.
I just have like...
Is it more an issue with Carolina for you?
No, I just really like what I've seen, especially in the hard point for Minnesota. Now, I think Carolina could win, you know,
Oh, heck no.
I mean, they could win this hard. Their hard point has been better, but I'm just kind of going off, I don't know.
Kobe.
Rokkr, I mean, you kind of, I don't want to say...
We need Geo over 56, so we need 57 kills. And Slasher and Gwyn just took him and Nero down.
They played it, they looked really solid, so seen some really good things here. Excited to see what this squad is going to be.
I may just also have a 10 bias. I might just love the guy.
Yeah, no, I definitely do.
That's 3 dead. Last one's on time. You got to hit him out. That's all 4. You know where the pressure's coming from.
Rokkr were about to make a run, and they got smacked. So we're going to see if that's going to be the same result here. But we get into the flow. As Carolina trying to rack up some time, and Rokkr try to flip and break the point. Pushing forward to try maybe get a flip is going to be Kenny. He's got 2 in front. The stun is going to connect. He runs out of
Oh my gosh, he just got twerked on.
Will finally clean it up. So no,
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. Because he was stunned too. He was hard stunned.
Kenny able to get a pick off of the break, and now a chance
to
really
you're dead.
apply pressure early on here. Nice little 2-man game. But Slasher,
good 2 piece from Slasher.
Yeah, I think they were hoping Gwyn spawns out there as well, but it's just at the hill pop number 7, able to just spawn safe. So yeah, behind the Kenny fake, they're hoping to use maybe have numbers, but numbers were not there. But such early time, Carolina though. Now trying to get
damn, that is no aim assist right there.
2 picks, and while P2 can get messy on the Vivid, that's going to be all 4 dead. So great.
Slasher's going stupid. He's 8-2 right now.
Yeah, a ton of time in that P1, and then, well, a break about halfway through.
All my life, you're lying. There's no way Geo's 1 and 2. All my life, you're lying. This man has had no interactions.
You know, despite the fact he like had a 40 bomb in the last series, when he got interviewed after, he wasn't even worried about that. It was more the control play. He just instantly goes to what they did wrong.
My brother in Christ, why is Geo on time?
But behind the break for Minnesota, you build out a bit of a lead, back up to a 30-point advantage.
It's disgusting,
now
bro.
for the P3 as Kenny chains together 2, and a 3rd drops behind Estriel. The opening P3 time is going to go the way of Rokkr. Unless Gwyn has something to say about it.
Yeah, in this P3, I feel like Rokkr have shown a lot of strength.
Is Geo playing
where they can earn a bunch of time. They're able to win this
he probably is, if we're keeping it a buck. Ty, he playing Minecraft.
It's the backslide shot, but that will be another 3.
Brother, he's like bro, he's like Purge, bro. Him and Purge are playing Minecraft.
They're gonna go, and that's gonna be the call.
I don't know what he's doing. He's not
You
locked.
said they could be so good on P3, about to eclipse the 100-point mark, up about 70, looking so solid. It's just if they get a convincing win here, and you look at the last series.
And you know what sucks? He's not even playing like bad. He just hasn't had any interactions. Like he's 2 and 5. Obviously, it's a bad KD, but like, bro, he's not really playing. He's not getting into any fights. Nero has had 23 interactions, and Geo has 8. But he has Netflix on the other monitor. Oh God, bro, I don't know what's going on. This man's had no interaction. He's just not fighting. It's not even that he's losing gunfights. He's literally just not fighting. Thank you.
Geo gets 1, and suddenly you're fighting from the hard point if you're Rokkr.
I thought he hurt him. I thought he hurt him like reload or switch weapons, whatever it was. But that's gonna be 3 dead now, and yeah, Vivid now just up top, and Kenny again finding another entry. He's up to 12 and 6. Nero, Nameless was talking about it last series of the day. My guy's gonna pop off. He's up to 14 lead in the lobby.
We call him Nero tweak moments, dude. He's good for like 1 every series. I swear.
Get one, please. Thank you.
4 people. It's gonna come at some point.
Listen, good thing his line is only at 56. We really don't need that many kills.
At 13 and 7 continues to be the rotation guy for them and try to put them in a good position. He's gonna get picked from the back, but I mean the damage kind of.
If we get 23, I'm cool with that.
Nero fighting from inside. He's gonna take down 2, which is gonna allow you to push forward. We'll see what.
But it is kind of a lot considering how much points they got to make up.
Carolina, there's not a whole lot of time left to get into it here, so let's just focus on the second set of rotations. Obviously, you win it.
Someone explain to me why we making Geo stand in hill instead of Ken. Honestly, it might just because of the map, to be honest. But truth be told, it probably should be Kenny.
It felt like you had everything for that P4 setup, and then Ken just slipped through. So, you know, talk about the comms. Carolina have some of the best in our league, but somehow they allow that play to happen.
Oh my God, my bad, I'm yawning.
We're looking at a much closer game.
Oh, we certainly are. We certainly
Thank the Lord, bro.
Well, I think the one way Carolina.
If we get 23, I'm cool. Let's get half. Let's get half of the line.
Able to get in. Rokkr battle through. Carolina trying to make the run though. Down about 80. They got to get something going. Let's hear the comms. Those fantastic comms from Carolina Royal Ravens.
Hop dead.
I got naded.
I'll get down. Other one hop, I think. I'm in top. Nothing kitchen still.
I think hop.
You have help, top?
If I'm Gio, I'm coming, yo, getting bumped back. Nah, low key.
Hey, top hall, and top AC.
Okay, Paul,
He's like our side hall already.
Our side, okay. You move back to this side. He didn't go to nuke.
Two top mid, bro. Top mid. I'm gonna die.
Some P1 on me. I have your P1.
I can be two top.
They're definitely a bit quiet. I'm not gonna lie.
One shot in the back, Nero. Deep right. Push out kitchen.
Top hill, Ken. One shot top hill, went low. Low Ken out.
One's gonna be out kitchen.
He's out kitchen. Out kitchen.
Deep right. Deep right dead.
He's out kitchen.
Early kitchen, test shield.
I'm coming left to the ears.
I'm hitting this. I'm trying to take the timing.
One shot up piano.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They sound a little defeated.
There's two. One was back brown.
Back brown, weak, one's down.
There's two time.
I'll spawn top.
Back brown,
top,
I think one's back brown on me.
Piano on me.
Hands up, Gio. Hands up, Gio.
Top brown, Ash.
Ooh.
Top brown, barely weak.
Two piano.
They're gonna try alright, probably. We're good for Zoom. I know, Kenny weak. I know Kenny.
Good kill. Oh wait, no, that was against Gio. Bad kill. Bad kill.
Hands up, Snare.
One more out top mid. One more out top mid.
Two shot front door. They're gonna try to drop mid probably.
Yeah, drop mid. One shot.
Nice. We can get the chip back.
Just sitting P1.
One, Gio. One shot P1. What's top on me?
I'm trying.
One side, they're side bottom bed.
We're not trading that?
He was weak bottom bed.
Oh, perfect.
Bottom bed, going to time.
Let's get 23. If I get 23, we're good. Get them off the listening, bro. They're done, bro. They're defeated.
Deep right on me.
Deeper in time.
Our side, nice. Keep on me, Stone. Dead.
Nice.
I flipped this one. No, we flipped.
Big advantage for Rokkr. And notice a couple things now. Listen, you know, Joey, you and I have talked off camera a bit. Like we reference comms a lot, how important they are. Listen, it's one thing to be able to comment, like talk, yeah, he's weak here, is this, that. The hard part's listening. Like taking what your teammates are saying when you're in a crazy situation, actually digesting it. Like I thought it was interesting, Vivid, you know, he's top. He says I'm gonna get shot by two top. I'm one shot backing up, they can push me. And then like 3 seconds later, TJ's like, they're already top hall. And I'd be like, Vivid's like, yeah, no, I was commenting that. Like, that's what I was saying to you. But like, that's the hard part. I'm not even trying to give TJ flack. Like that is what is difficult. I know that as a human being. It is easy for me to yap. It is not always easy for me to listen. And that's the other part of good communication.
Sure.
You do, but
yeah, no, I have full-blown combos with you.
Oh man, they're getting shot in the back. This man Nero has 30. 30 kills. But Gio has 17 and he has a minute on hill.
And while Nero, he's at 31 on the lobby. Rokkr looking damn good on Skyline Hardpoint, about to put him away here on this B4.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much more Skyline we're going to see for this Rokkr team, but they keep playing like this.
At 20?
If you think they don't throw away,
it is what it is. I'm cool. I'm cool with 20. I'm cool with 20, bro. It just is what it is.
But yeah, it might be a Nero tweak series, dude. Last match of the day, he saw smiles. He is playing great, and they come out and just thump.
Damage control, not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. We need a. I'm hoping for a. I'm hoping for a little 10 ball. If we can get double digits in S&D, that's good. Let's get a little 10 ball.
I feel like we don't talk about that. Like we'll say like, oh, their comms sound good, but like it can sound good. It's like, are they actually digesting? What
BRB, now you good. You good.
Was like, it sounded like they're sort of calm self, but it almost just felt like they're kind of the wind was knocked out of them a bit. True. Maybe just some frustrations because they were just getting gunned. Outside of Slasher, Wind steps up a little bit, but it was kind of Slasher from the get-go. TJ Vivid really struggled on the other side. You got to give props to Minnesota. I mean, some big breaks there on that first rotation, give them that lead. They hang on to it the whole way.
They really do.
And I think you're right. I don't know how much more.
Yeah, they really said, nah, Gio, you sitting on time. That's crazy. Y'all making Gio out of everybody on the team sit on time. That man Estro was 7 and 10. Get that man on the hill.
Matchups are going between teams, so yeah, we're talking out of our ass sometimes because scrim data obviously matters to coaches when they're going through the vetoes. But from what I've watched, probably going to make them prove it on some other maps because they're looking really good here.
No, I mean, listen, it's just fun to watch. Like, even from an outside perspective, like, you know, Ken continue to play this well, play this way.
That's crazy. He's now locked for a 0.6. Who would have thought?
56 look good. What are we at? 20. I think it's solid.
But he did have 0.6.
He had 20 kills that first map. Our main thing now is if he can get like, if he can have a solid S&D, then I think we're fine. If he can have a solid S&D. The only issue is that that first map was a blowout. If it was closer, then we would have been in a way better position. It's just the fact that they literally got 150 club. That's insane. But I believe we have a good amount of we got a good amount of time.
His impact just, I mean, we don't know what Rokkr were doing outside of the game, but there's already been tweets of him, right, and his family just sort of out with this entire team, like bowling, like, I don't know, just sort of, he's a culture builder. That's what he is, right? He understands the importance
Kenny?
of
Yeah, for sure.
how our relationships are going to impact the game inside and outside of the game, and it feels like this is just different for Rokkr, and they're learning from him.
No, and I think it's like good for him too, saying like being around these young, like hungry players that like haven't won, that want to win. Like it's probably perfect for him. But we're talking about Gio a little bit, and while he's been stepping up, it's been awesome to see him all year. But I think bringing a player like Kenny in just levels him up, levels a guy like Estriel up. Nero's gonna like, I mean, that guy's either gonna be the best player or the worst player in a map, no matter what. I don't think it matters who's on his team. That's just who Nero is. But like, this is a guy that really has an opportunity, I think, stepping up with Ken. And Ken, you think should be, for like a young AR like him, like, I don't know, a good
anything you want.
Hey, I'm gonna anything you want, but also like just teach him. Like
like in this sort of scenario, what should I do? Yeah, because I mean,
yeah,
Gio does have like you know, especially last year, a little bit of this year, sort of this like slower AR stigma, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but there's times when you do have to speed up.
Face
you can probably be the one to say, hey, this is when you have to.
My bad, I was looking at something. I'm trying to look at food for later. But you know what I might eat? I might eat some. Ooh. I kind of want some ramen. Ramen would slap. Ramen would slap tonight.
He's been a good SMG player, good flex, good AR. He's done.
And I'm sure like their coach in Looney is doing the same thing, but having an extra voice to sort of reinforce that, no matter what, is going to help.
Yeah, and you know, on the other side of this for Carolina, like I kind of agree with him on the desk. Like this is a pivotal moment because how they've been playing, and then also like, okay, I don't want to like add drama to it, but with the rumors about it potentially being Ken coming in for Viv, we know the rumors were there.
Yeah.
Usually with the rumors, there's some truth in the mix, like some degree of it. If you come in and then lose,
if Kenny went to Ravens, that would have been kind of insane. I do think he made. I don't know if I want to say he made the right decision, but I definitely think for how he wants to play COD, it's better to go get younger players that play well. And Estriel and Gio certainly are like really two young guns that have sort of proven they're not like just here for past being a rookie, you know. I think he got a good roster for what he wants.
You know, you mentioned the Heretics win. Heretics win just puts more pressure on him, right?
Yeah, they were hoping they were down 10 points, so now they're down 20. They were hoping Optic wins that one.
Kenny's like, these guys are still killing me.
They're still just throwing daggers at me.
But yeah, puts a little.
Oh, tease, what are we doing?
So far, so good, at least through the map one. But now you get to a Royal Ravens team that can be so prolific in search and destroy. But I mean, FaZe just beat him in about 3.5 minutes flat last time we were here. TJ though, finding his opening to get that first blood.
Oh!
Second there as Kenny hits him to 9.
I honestly thought, Kenny almost got him weak. He's at 9 HP.
And TJ's finally going to drop, but damage done.
Yeah, Gwen's just crawling up to the bomb, but man advantage so difficult to work this retake. You're hoping Estriel can take down Slasher quickly, and he can. So I think a lot more doable now.
It certainly is. Yeah,
because you're spread thin normally, but now you have a good idea where these players are, do you? Gwen, though, a bit of an off angle there, just catches Nero by surprise.
Well, Estriel gonna have to do it all now. Got the first pick on a Slasher. Now into the 1 versus 2. Only 25 or so to go. Looks right, unfortunately, out to his left. So he will drop Carolina on the board first behind, well, TJ making the play.
Yeah,
gets
I mean,
across
TJ just gets right up mid, then finds an AR on the ground. And then just nice heads-up plays here by Gwen. Just kind of knows the timings. They're going to be looking for him. And is in these off positions. They're just not where you're expecting him.
2 for Tej. 2 for Gwen.
Definitely
pressure to this dynamic duo for this team to get back into that sort of top 4 form.
That boy, Fat Bob.
His eyes are
blue.
Dude, he's like a White Walker, bro. Those things are blue. I never noticed that before. Why am I staring at Vivid's eyes? I don't know, but they're bright. Dude, they're bright.
They popped out at you.
Yeah, no, they really were. I was looking into my soul. Vivid gets the opener onto Ken. Gwen right there onto Nero. And that Chow down today, not going to go the way of Rokkr. They're in a 2v4 hole very quickly. Suddenly it's Estriel once again. There's 1v2. Well, now it's 1v2
nice.
again. After he gets the first in the 1 versus 3. He's got bomb in hand, and we'll see if we can clutch up. And where Rokkr have looked so good in the hard point, it's been, I mean, Search has been all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. Even like Ken.
About to say Slasher and Vivid.
The game mode, he has to
This
focus
is
a
solid.
little bit more on.
Yep.
Get himself activated, and throughout the years just struggled. That's true though, isn't he?
Damn, he just got caught right off guard.
Gonna be there, but
just a mode where they're gonna like he'll help him in hardpoint.
He got him right off guard.
To do like he'll have a 3-kill round. Geo
Or
suddenly
caught him.
base. Like,
I don't even know I said.
these pop off
Oh,
moments.
shit.
But maybe it takes some time to dial in. I'm sure that's
Geo kind of struggling a little bit. He got 1 kill.
Well, just
he got 1. I think best case scenario is obviously like double digits, but okay, so that's a codcaster thing. Yeah, because bro, the codcaster like it looks like the FOV's on 120. Man, the refs playing Warzone fucking during the week.
Search has never been.
They gotta be. His literal FOV's on 120.
Would, but they just like you try stuff you wouldn't did a regular match to see if it'll work. And
yeah, I mean teams do like
it's not
best
good practice
of 9s and best of 11s where they do each mode. So it is common, but it's just like yeah, it's hard to replicate.
Well, I know it's mixed in more now, but it wasn't for a long time. It wasn't scripted at all, was it?
Oh, he's in there.
CDL. I feel like it depends. Yeah.
That's not a bad nade. Someone's gonna get weak by that. Definitely Nero. Nero's a bullet.
That's true.
He has to be a bullet.
Every weekend. That's a good point.
Oh.
Getting around the edge.
He thought he killed Nero.
Nero's able to take down 2. Slasher answers though. Now 1 versus 1.
Geo, please get this, bro. Please get this.
One that Rokkr obviously need.
Is he gonna plant here?
Slasher's trying to clear everything before he maybe thinks about this plant.
I'm gonna say AR for AR. I don't know if he plants this. Did you see Geo?
Don't think he spotted him.
Yeah, the way he rechalled that and sort of sent it out. I wonder if like a teammate caught something, but has the info. Bomb down now.
I thought maybe Gio was going to get involved when they were going through all that. I think, yeah, that might have been a teammate calling it out. A little damage in. Stun will hit, though. Still have a frag to work with. Does it go deep or does it connect? Think it goes deep and not going to hit, whereas both pieces of utility connect for Gio, so that's going to allow him to take more space. Just holding it.
Oh, thank the Lord. We needed something. We needed something.
Doing everything right there in the 1 versus 1 to get
He had 1 kill for like 2 rounds in a row. We needed some sort of momentum. So that's cool. I'm cool with that.
But yeah, beautiful Semtex and then reposition off the Semtex. Doesn't expect him just prone there. And he's got to check sooner or later because Gio knows he's going to back away.
And I think Slasher, when he throws the frag, thinks he's still tucked in that right pocket, so throws it a little bit deep. I mean, he connects on that frag. This plays out very different.
Probably just chows off of it.
Yeah, probably. Nero's
Oh,
nice little side.
I think Tej thought he killed Nero, and he stopped shooting. That's what I think happened.
Where he thinks he just doesn't finish the kill, right? Just kind of stops shooting. I thought he stopped shooting, but maybe he's lost him on the slide because that looked a little bit different from that angle. But you get around when
watch out.
Dodging. Last time they went down here, didn't go so well. See how it goes on this square up. They're going to send it. Just trying to fly out and chow. Nero up over the top. Yeah.
Oh.
I have no idea. Slasher backs away into spiral. It's suddenly all going to be on Estriel. He's stunned up.
He's so dead. I'm about to say. There's no way.
Push it out, and they'll take it. As that 1v1 gets decided quickly. Good job by Slasher. Kind of tucking away spiral, and he'll call game.
Yeah, I mean, Slasher's weak here, too, but I think this stun connects. So he just knows he has all the advantage in the world, but Estriel's just 1 or 2 more bullets on a Slasher. Maybe he can finish that kill, then it's a 1 versus 1. But yeah, gets Mixy down there.
Getting Mixy.
For Rokkr, you probably want more situations like that if the search has been struggling, but so far the battle on A has not gone their way. Outside of that 1v1 clutch for Gio, you got nothing. And yeah, you mentioned Kenny's been great in the hard points, but Search been inconsistent.
They didn't even hit anything. I'm about to say they wouldn't have hit anything. He had a trophy.
Nice win there from Tej.
Bro, Estriel ran it down mid on mid gun.
To get 1. Good tags in for both players. Really, Gwen just keeps on challenge. Kenny can't get away. Now he's 0-5. I think the second player's got.
Bro, Gio, we are at 2 and 4. Please hold it down, bro.
1 versus 3.
We have 22 kills in total. We have to hit what, 57?
Yeah, that's just really it.
That's what, like, shoot. He basically if he keeps up at this pace, we're gonna need like a 35 ball.
Yeah, it certainly did. And then maybe that
Which, you know, I like Geo, but to get 35 in control when lives are already limited, like, come on, bro.
Happen in the 3-on-3. Carolina just looking better in that round.
And their advantage grows. And it's looking like we're going to get squared up at 1-1 unless Rokkr finds some improvements quickly. Unless Kenny starts finding some kills.
Let's see what they do here. Kobe.
Slasher and Gwyn leading Carolina thus far.
Oh, they just all hit through spiral.
Gets out, at least to the artillery gun.
They're probably going to hit towards B, no?
Doesn't drop.
Or I think they're waiting a little bit.
As well as he's at half HP.
They're definitely waiting. Gwyn, I think so. Yeah, Gwyn saw him.
TJ was able to do in the opening round, but not finding an opening. Kennedy is on the board as he gets the first blood.
Wait, did he call Kenny Kennedy?
Nero, what's the timing like for him? He kind of threaded the needle here, and it's going to work out perfectly for
Good kill.
him. TJ will get through, but TJ gets 2, so maybe it doesn't work out perfect because you're thinking maybe that's not open because Nero's angle and he wants to win that with a trophy. I think maybe saves Gwyn's life.
No, it does. It literally acts as a shield. Definitely blocks a bullet or two. You have the advantage with the Jackal, but the trophy, the protector of Gwyn, and now TJ trying to find the third in the round for himself. Geo didn't have to back down 1 versus 2, 30 seconds.
They're gonna plan it. They're gonna. Oh, actually, he doesn't even have bombs.
His 1v1 clutch, and
he only has 25. He has to get it. He has to get it going.
He probably lost a little aim assist with the trophy too. That was probably real annoying.
He's not gonna get it.
He's hunting.
The bomb's up top. He's trying to play for the kill.
Not gonna have time to get back.
Gwyn's just looking at it.
Yeah, and he's just staring at the entire time. 5th round up now.
Yeah, but I think
Carolina.
you're right. The way when Nero dropped, he doesn't see anything
Bro.
downstairs. I mean, if he spots
Geo's
the
getting
player, run
cooked.
looks a lot differently in TJ. But he kind of drops. He's like, hey guys, there's nobody plat. I think they just run into TJ.
Oh yeah, no. At first it looked like he threaded the needle, but it's actually like TJ that finds the opening.
First map, they putting him on hill. Second map, he ain't doing too well.
Decides the round.
Damn.
It could be a game of milliseconds. But I'm sure they gave that up, yeah, once he's fighting down to computers. One more round for Raven.
Dude, it's 5-1, bro.
As Gwyn's on a 4. Got a car to use too. Well, car's gone pretty quickly, but getting some info there. Most of the presence is down low.
So fast.
TJ is so quick to get there. Another first blood for him. Nero's going to drop shortly after, and they have just been dominating this map too, getting back to the bread and butter of Royal Ravens.
That's so
I don't know if that's just the info off the card.
Bro, welcome to the Gwinternet, bro. Welcome to the Gwinternet. This man is a onliner. And I mean that in a good way, but also like, come on, bro. This man looks, every time this guy plays online, he looks diffy.
Yeah, they're laughing that way.
There are points looking like that.
Nero just like laughed and walked away. Kenny's always laughing regardless of results, but I mean, what do you use to have to laugh that off? I mean, and for Carolina, you just got 6-0'd, and you 6-1 there. You've been seeing it all on protocol, but trying to improve after. I mean, that phase series was just, that wasn't pretty, man. Like, the map won, they battled a bit, but then, yeah, I haven't seen a 6-0, 3-0 search into control in a minute.
Like, in Minnesota on the year was 0-6 before this on this map. So this has not been one. I mean, maybe they're just trying again with Ken.
Yeah.
They leave it open. Maybe it's been going a little bit better, but now up to 0-7. So just protocol search destroy is one they've avoided. Tried to bring it back in, and maybe they avoided it yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's Skyline, obviously their pick. That's going to be the search pick. Then for Carolina, so dealership, we know Rokkr looks solid on. They're hoping to get back 5.
Oh, yeah, we'll just play the new one.
Yes, exactly. 100%. Like 100%. New team, new map. Let's try and get a little bit ahead. Ball control, though, going to be kind of your swing game. Your interesting one now is we're tied up 1-1.
Have we seen a rewind yet, by the way? We haven't seen a rewind yet, have we? I feel like we haven't.
No. Have we had one?
One,
Boston,
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 1.
Okay.
Yes, Kai.
More rewind tomorrow. That's a request from Mr. Merck for all the pros that are watching at home. And right now, you're probably watching for good reason. Minnesota is a threat if they keep playing the way they did in Hardpoint. But so is Carolina. What was more impressive? The dominance in Surge going 6-1 or a 100-point victory in the Hardpoint, Al?
Ooh, I gotta say the 6-1 in the Search Destroy simply because it was Geo winning an insane 1v1, so it wasn't even Minnesota Rokkr doing a whole lot right, but also because they had to do that after getting basically a 100-point club. So I think that's a little bit more
the bounce back.
Yeah.
I like that one. And what did you see from Minnesota? Because pre-match, I picked
Minnesota got slammed. That's what I saw.
Map 1,
I saw Minnesota get absolutely slammed.
Disappears in search.
Yeah, I mean, I think like for Minnesota, you know, you heard Clint Joe talking about a little bit. Like protocol has just never been their map in S&D, right? Like they're kind of like their dealership looked good. Obviously, their rewind has always been great. And then now, like you're coming into this, you're testing out new maps to see what works with Kenny. And obviously here, you just get outpaced. You know, a couple of rounds, they try to establish mid control on their defensive side of things and like slash and just pick them apart.
Protocol probably just isn't their map. The only teams that I know that do relatively well in Protocol is like probably what, Toronto, maybe FaZe, maybe. I'd say this is more of like a Toronto map.
Like they were constantly
like Thieves banned Protocol a lot.
Minnesota had nothing to work with.
I think FaZe are kind of like in the middle, but Toronto definitely be playing a lot of control or a lot of Protocol.
3 controls in a row. Nameless though,
But it's just because with Protocol, you got to worry about your back like 24/7, bro. That's the biggest issue with Protocol. You just have to be checking your back.
It's just so fast-paced. The decision-making is instantaneous. We're going to talk about a rotation to P2 here, and we're on board with Nero as it stands. So let's jump into the minimap, and let's see what's going to happen. So Kenny, he spawns up last right here. He finds the kill onto Hill.
Where we at? Where we at? I want an exact number, though, so I'm going to search up the results. Let's see. Matches. Carolina versus Minnesota. It probably ain't looking too good.
He just died. He's going to come.
Gio's at 22 kills, bro. 22 kills. That is bad. So we need what, 56, right? Let me pull this up. I'm about to pray real quick. 56. So we need 57 to win. 57. So from what I'm seeing, we got to get 35. We got to get 35 in a control.
Try to help them, doesn't need to because they find the kills. So what's my job? To go cut them off. Kenny's in time. We find all the kills on that push. And now we have crazy players. Ezreal's pushed all the way up B3.
35 in a control, bro. 35.
By the time you find these kills,
this ain't happening. It's cooked.
20 seconds, and we are already
it ain't happening, bro.
We know exactly where you're coming.
Because if he had to get 35, if he had to get 35, what is that? 5 rounds? Let's just assume it goes 5 rounds. That's like what, 7 kills a round? Like me saying it doesn't sound bad. Because a player could technically get 7 kills a round if we were to just go 5 rounds. But even like saying it's like, I don't know. Because the only person that's really even eclipsed over 40 was Sib. Like earlier in the year, or like, what, about a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. Even for me, it sounds easier said than done. With control, with lives being limited to 30 kills, like it's going to be a little bit difficult. And that's not even considering if it goes down to lives, so.
Recently in the past. And then if you force that game 5, I think they might have a couple of tricks under their sleeve.
All right, game 3 loading up. Our players are ready, and so are your casters. Maven, let's get into it.
I'm excited. Yeah, no, this is probably going to go the distance. We thought this would be our best match on the day, and we'll see if we will get there. But the control, a big one. We're obviously going to get to the hardpoint pick for Carolina in the map 4. Yes, we know they've looked really good on Skyline for the Rokkr side, but ball control, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's been a strong one for Minnesota. I think a lot of teams have avoided it due to sort of the sub duo in Ezreal and Nero. I mean, 5-3 on the year on the other side. I mean, you've been decent here if you're Carolina. One of your better control maps. It's just so tough with these rosters, sort of the forms of both teams so far. But for Denny, yeah, he's having a much more fun time.
I need this picture. I need this picture with Ken.
Search, still working on it, but yeah, 0.63 to 1.18. That's a little bit of a turnaround. He's been big.
Honestly, hold on.
Attack, and I think like when he was looking lost, especially when it was like glaring, like control, especially.
I was about to take the screenshot from the stream, and I probably would do that. I'm gonna take a screenshot from the stream, and then just like edit out the background.
Excited to see, you know, what it looks like with this team as they seem to be.
Because I do want that photo. I want it for a thumbnail with him in the Minnesota jersey. Because typically we would have to wait till like a major comes up to where they film new media. But I might just take that photo. I just gotta do like a little background remover. Probably put it like through either DaVinci or Adobe, like Photoshop, and then I'll just like sort of I'll try to scrub out the background.
That's starting to happen right now. you know, right around 50-50.
Feels like there's always a give and take with
But
them.
like, yeah, it just feels like as soon as something starts to get better, something else gets worse. And if they want to compete for titles, they have to be better in respawns.
Well, Ravens, you know, they start off on the offense, a chance to certainly catch them off guard and get a massive opening round if they can do it. Gwen has found all sorts of space in behind enemy lines, and now he's going to look to pounce.
Yo, Gio, I need 35, bro. I need 35.
Or do you kind of flip this and try to progress on over towards B? It looks like they're just going to hop onto A for now. Well, actually, they're not even going to hop onto A.
He's 2-0 right now, so we're at a solid start. If we can get this to round 5 and 7 kills per round, then we're Gucci.
On the same page with what they wanted to do. Well, maybe because they just had nobody inside, so that one player had to jump through. Had no info, so Minnesota just kind of slowed down. Or like,
he got traded.
Gonna wait and see what happens here. They're able to bait out that one player who was near the stairs, and then they're finding the kill. So Minnesota in a good spot, even allowing Gwen to get in that scenario.
Gwen trying to do it in the midpoint. Well, he gets one, and then unfortunately catches a team nade. TJ able to get him behind, and now you've got 2 dead. Perhaps a chance
Where's
to do
Gio?
something, but as TJ gets caught,
Where are we at? We're at 4 kills.
for Rokkr,
We need 3 more.
20 seconds to go on the point. Vivid's got to come away with
3 more.
Not able to do it. Gwen, if he doesn't get stunned, maybe he can turn that into a double, but it's an Estriel.
Come on, where are we at? Where are we at? Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me.
When it comes to A, and so far you've been able to do that. Or
we're at 5. Come on.
They just clean sweep them in the final seconds, and that should decide a round. Unless there's some sort of miracle here from Ravens where you just win every single gunfight, but that's not going to be the case whatsoever. And that's convincing opening defense for Rokkr. They were up 9 lives at the end.
It's cooked.
Well, and that's why that
it's
whole
probably
scenario
cooked.
was just
I'm not gonna lie.
Because there was, you could just tell that they weren't exactly sure which point we were going.
Well, yeah, I was sort of like, are they going to use him as instruction as get on A? But then no one actually ever got on A.
And then someone down on B.
And then Vivid, by the time Vivid got there, like, Gwen was dead. And yeah, no, it kind of seemed like they were trying to figure it out. I'd be curious.
Maybe set up like a B play, but we've seen teams get away for that exact reason. Because they're just really tough to pull off.
No, that's why usually that person that pushes through and Gwen, like, typically has a sub and kind of flanks A to like open up A, but I don't think he was expecting to like get where he did. Maybe, yeah. And then it's like, okay, well now I've got to kill him. I'm in art. What do we do? It might have been that situation. Like we didn't expect him to get here. It was a weird one.
I need a geocam.
Okay, well that's
you gotta be kidding me.
Triple. Is the break off? That's one way to win it. It's Kenny by himself. Is
get out of spawn, please.
Combo from Carolina.
Please get out of spawn.
Well, I heard a trophy go down, but I don't think it was down yet. You know, there's that little phase and a nade can explode. I think it literally blew it up as it was activated.
Well, that is tough because now you're going to be battling off of that, and that's disgusting.
So Estrel, not only are you not trading Gio, you're giving Fat Bob 2 free kills. And that's my go, but like, why are you doing that?
This might be Nero's moment to like, get them out. Gio will get one as well, and that's huge. That at least gets you out to start fighting towards the point. Nero getting eyes on a couple, tries to get the stun out. Unfortunately, TJ's holding the angle. Might set up Estriel. I thought it would set up Estriel. It doesn't because Gwen deletes him. Kenny right into the point, wins the first one.
Gio, I need 8 more. 8 more. Do it for me. Do it for me.
You're just funneling, trying to keep reinforcements today.
Yeah, that's why Ken just kind of flies off. He's hoping to just find one so his teammates can get there and it's even numbers. That's exactly what happened. So they're right back to this point. Evian caught with a stun if you're Nero. Now a trophy for Astro. Tendo on a pinch. A sub out. The man can do it with both. Almost catches Gwyn. Needs a bullet. Backs away. Now he should start to work the 8 point.
Yeah, backs away because he's got trophy. He's only got a bullet left. But the progress, it's moving. Second bit done. Obviously, gonna take the tick advantage here after the great defense, and so far so good. I mean, lives.
Yeah, they're just setting up for exits right now.
Still, you take the 3.
That's 2 dead.
Yes, exactly. You take the 3-6, especially based on how your defense. But Kenny's gonna try and get active right through Art, and he's able to do that. Love to see him with a sub in hand on this map, and oh, it takes me back. Trying to not get his toes shot off here.
Come on, this is we kind of thought this.
Well, his toes are getting shot off.
Even like last.
It's 3 dead.
Maybe you should just pull it out more. Just seems like sometimes he did, sometimes he didn't. Maybe just needed a little bit of time to get comfortable with it.
Well, it seemed like there was a dialogue between, like, with Fred and maybe running AR. I don't know, based on what he said on his stream. But it sounds like it was discussed, but obviously never came to fruition. But Gio's gonna get gunned. His slasher wins that fight. 40 to go. Live's gonna become a big conversation here. Oh, Kenny would love to get that one. It's gonna lead to his teammate getting it, and then Nero can't quite finish. You're a bullet away from playing both of those fights.
There's no way, bro.
And maybe you're winning this round.
Yo, Gio cannot do this to me.
Back inside of ammo, Estriel's trying to finesse through everything. Stays up, pauses.
8-6.
Getting a challenge. Beautiful life here from Estriel to keep finessing.
Good kill.
That is terrific from Estriel. Unfortunately,
they don't have any respawns though.
Dropping, so
It's basically SND at this point. You gotta stay super protective.
3's great, but you get like a 4th. That would be huge.
No, that's it. And well, he's playing like he knows that. Just trying to pause the clock, get his teammates here. They still have to deal with Slasher. So tough. Finally able to.
I mean, they got rid of him. They could probably make a push here. They got to get like all these important kills. They know everybody's up front. Oh, that's huge.
Gonna be so tough to do with only 2.
Slash is like right on the outside.
Well, he's in trouble.
Did the second one maybe? Well, the 5th one.
It was so close.
Damn.
So close. But the fact that you get 4, that's a not around.
That wasn't a bad round. That was a good 2-piece from Nero too.
No, but a great life. But yeah, let's see the nade off the top. And yeah, I mean, really, it's this trophy. Here it is. Yeah, we'll see this.
As soon as it, just not down yet.
Oh, the first nade got rid of the trophy.
Combined 2 trophy, just a millisecond late. I said games in milliseconds. Well, there's a real good shot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, but the fact
it's the first nade got rid of the trophy. Who threw the first nade? It seemed like Gwyn was the first one to throw it.
Because sometimes, I mean, you get like clean 4 dead on offense on a control, and it's like you're just in hell until the round's over. I can't remember who got like 2 to get them out. It might have been Nero or somebody. Yeah, Nero got 2. And then behind that, ends up turning into 4 ticks for him. Did Carolina get any?
0.
It was 0. Okay. I didn't remember if it was 0 or 1. Well, Gwen, so this is what I was talking about more often than not. If you take that route through pool, you end up kind of flanking back through cat or flanking back through kind of the open doorway. A little more traditional this time, but still no opening on the point. The defense has been strong and it continues to be strong.
It's 2 dead for Carolina.
With 15 and 16.
Oh, they got rid of Vivid.
Continue to hunt, and TJ is just like, all right, boys.
Everybody's just spawning P2.
He's like, I'm gonna just try to pause the clock, maybe distract. As you can see, his teammates are just being trapped in the hot tub.
Bro. And maybe that's one of those things too when you're like, well, they were already obviously this was kind of one of their go-tos for control, but for Minnesota, they gotta think defense a little bit easier probably than offense.
Oh my gosh, they're getting slammed.
Gwen, he is struggling right now. 9-18, they're getting farmed.
Him and TJ are just switching spots now.
Yeah. They're up. They won their first defense by 9 lives. They were already up 9 until that stretch there. And Kenny just hits from deep. He's up on the banister at Art and able to take down 2 as he gets up to 18. And this might be another shutout type round. I mean, yes,
we got 1 tick.
Yeah. You got that 1 tick, but
that's really it. Yeah.
Okay, all right, Gwen, there he is.
Oh, 3. Gotta stack it. Gotta stack it.
He pops a triple, and suddenly the round becomes interesting.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. Yeah, perfect until Gwen just slaughters everybody. And suddenly a minute extension. And now the ticks conversation, I mean, a bit more of a convo, but not really, just because usually if you get blanked in a round, you're screwed. Gwen on 4 in a row now. I got a minute to go, 13 lives, doable for Royal Ravens, but from a map presence standpoint, they got nothing. If anything, Kenny's pushing it. Kenny's killing TJ.
Yeah, he's just wasting time here, too. That's really his goal. Just stay alive, be annoying. Well, even when you're finding kills like that on the Vivid, that is such a big W. Now you're controlling that ammo building, which we know is so difficult to deal with, and now the trap is very much in again.
That's a very different.
Yeah.
We're seeing. Yeah, I mean, he just destroyed Vivid.
I mean, that's the thing with like defense though. It's just like unless you're actively just like spawning them closer to point, like it's always going to be a defensive minded game mode.
Is turned to dust. TJ's chance to do it. No respawns remaining, so quite literally your last attack at this. Tags in for Teach, but not going to walk away with anything. Maybe the damage in will lead to something for his teammates, but until you get control of this B Street, you're not going to be getting any points, and they never, well, neither team's really been able to do that outside of a...
Oh, they got Nero on it.
Gwen gets fried, and Rokkr's defense, maybe not as good as their first round. Boy, it was
close. It was literally, I mean, I'm sure it'll be the best play, probably the triple. Because outside of that, yeah, I mean, this is going to be it. This is how you got this. Just from Cat, and he was one shot and just catches Estriel off guard.
Yeah. I think Ken got like a bullet in, and then
you were
what do we got? 2-1. I think we're at 2-1 Minnesota. I could be wrong.
Rokkr looked to close it out on the offense. It's another great respawn for Nero and Kenny. 24 and 17 for Nero. He had a great map 1 as well. He put up, what, 30 plus in that. Now, last break was horrible. This break, maybe going to be a little bit better. Well, it can't be worse, really, than 3 teammates dying to 1 nade. Well, 2 nades, I guess, technically. But
we just didn't go main door this time.
Okay, well, maybe it's going to be the same result. It actually is basically the same result.
No shot. Bro, we're definitely not. We're definitely not hiding 35. There's no way.
Pushed up deep will be what Tej. Already going to be able to kind of flank the push. But you know, you're spawning out towards pool. You know something's up. They're trying to sniff it out. But Tej just finding.
What did that stun not hit? Neither stun must have hit.
Yo, it is. Yo, it's cooked. It is cooked.
Well, he's able to find that. So
this man Gio is getting in no fights. No fights yet whatsoever.
Oh, I mean, TJ is like a.
We're letting Kenny get 21 kills. Why?
Ties and takes goes of kills. So right now you're in an okay spot if you're Minnesota.
I mean, they just have to blank him, right? I mean, that's the thing. Like,
yeah. It was starting to look that way, but you finally get 3 dead. Vivid's kind of out of the play, so should be able to get this first tick.
All right, so that'll guarantee them the defense, yeah?
Dude, look how he's playing, bro. And I know for a fact this is not his fault. He's being organized and told to play this way.
Well, man, here gives up the hold right as he would have had one, but does still walk away with one. 20 seconds though to go, and well, I mean, really, you just need to get that tick, I guess. We haven't seen it.
They're gonna hit towards A. They already have a tick and a half.
No, that's in stage 1.
No, we have not. Vivid can't get away.
Oh, wait, they're on B.
Master last time he got to this position, trying to do it again.
Never mind.
I thought he made the play, but can't win that fight. It's the Gwen headshot that will take him down.
Those are really clean shots by Gwen, but not easy at all. But he backs up onto that head. He does Astro. Jen now trying to do what he can.
Dang.
Maybe get his teammates here. Here's going to be the last push for Minnesota in this round.
Nah, that's it. That's it. We're going to go another round. Well, for him to get 20 kills in 1 round, it's practically impossible. He literally needs to hit 20 kills this round. That's not happening.
All right. Can Carolina find success on offense where they haven't really found any? The defense from Rokkr, I mean, it's been perfect outside of that triple from Gwen that, well, kind of allowed Carolina to have a chance to even get defense in the first place for the round 5. Rokkr is trying to keep them clamped in. You've seen a couple different routes from Gwen off the opening. I'm curious to see what he's going to do this time, but usually he's been kind of the pull side flank guy. So
bro, I need Gio to go stupid. I need Gio to turn on some sort of aimbot. Just go stupid on everybody. Just be like
anything to Carolina for free as we load into the round 5. And Gwen will be that pull side route again. This
good
time,
nade.
Kenny actually hitting an opening nade. He's got a sub in hand, so going to be a little bit more traditional with his flank. Just get right to balcony and see if he can find a timing to cut down reinforcements for Rokkr. It seems for now Rocker's going to leave him do his thing.
Yeah, it's always a tough spot when you're that last player, right? Your teammates ain't cut off spawn.
They got to clear Nero. Good kill. That's 2.
Because they're going to be trying to hunt me down the flank. Do I just jump off this catwalk? Luckily, his teammate's able to get out, and then he's able to find one.
Now the battle to the point. TJ trying to chase one down. Gwen.
Good TPs from Gwen. Bro, Gwen is... This is Gwenernet. This is Gwenernet.
How to help.
No, it's such a tough position at times.
But now he's helping and doing more than helping. This could be a very clean A capture where you stay about even in lives. Looks like there's going to be one more retake chance maybe for Rokkr. Gwen just dipping, diving, trying to take the fight. Kenny's going to get through for a second, try to battle and test. Second tick is going to be done on offense.
What's Gio on right now?
Estrel going to fight back in, and that's where teams have really improved. Kind of these retakes.
Just know we missed. Just know we missed, bro. Just know we missed.
So much better at doing it.
He's at 36. He's at 36. This is really bad.
It's just a matter of time, but
this is really bad.
That all started with that stun from Gio, right? He hits that.
Honestly, I have no idea. You know what it is? And Todd can tell you too, bro. Map 1, they had him on hill. That's so uncommon for Rokkr.
They've had the numbers since that moment.
They are treating this man like he's a role player.
2 versus 2 inside of A. TJ trying to look over his teammate. No, that player's actually underground, so Estrel's not there. So yeah, looks like A's gonna be.
I don't know what's going on. That man Gio, he got Minecraft on the other monitor. I don't know. It's raps, bro. Yeah, he ain't hitting 35 in like 2 minutes. It's raps. I finished 1 for 3 on the day. Not the best. I got some.
Nice movement there from
It was
Astro.
kind of scary,
Well,
but definitely not my best day. Definitely not my best day.
Does it? Yeah, that life advantage you had. I mean, it was 1, but that's gone. And you've got 2 people out hunting, like hunting towards.
He got that
on
kill?
Pool sides, like you win some crazy
Dude,
gunfights. Out
that is
towards that B
nuts.
street, and maybe you can layer this, but flanking stuff is still Estrel. I swear, it's just headshots every time he's popping up. He's got 30. Kenny's got 30. 30.
Tomorrow gonna be better trust? Nah, yeah. We'll be good. We'll be good tomorrow. Plus, I think some of the matches tomorrow are maybe a bit more, I don't want to say predictable, but like definitely has a little bit more substance to it. I'm excited for tomorrow. I think Optic versus Vegas will be fire. If Optic, or not if Optic, if Miami beat FaZe tomorrow, then I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
No respawns remaining. Can they pull it off? Hold up. They're doing it. Everybody's dropping. Rokkr's got to fly out to the
Oh, they
point.
got
They're gonna
2.
get 2 though.
Gotta go.
Back onto it. Someone's got to contest this.
They got it.
No respawns remaining from the other side. They're
Oh, wait, they didn't get it.
though. It's 1 player.
Oh, that's so ass.
Wait, why did they get off of it? Why did they get off? There was 2 players that got off. I think it would be done. They stepped off for half a second.
Was it before the contest? Was it before the contest?
I'm pretty sure it was. I think.
I thought when he slid off, they had the contest at the back.
That's
like,
so ass. That is terrible.
Yeah, yeah. That's a wild one. I'd have to watch it back because we were casting one like a week or 2 ago that happened.
They might have stepped off. I think I know what Merc's talking about. I think they might have stepped off.
But yes, after they found that kill, I don't know.
Yeah, no more COD. Back to baseball. Nah, honestly,
I'm pretty sure
that today was definitely not the best. But honestly, like, I don't really have too many 1-for-3 days, so I'm chilling.
There's a contest.
Yeah, here's a contest, and I think they can test the rest of the time.
No, right before this, I'm telling you, they were off
right
the
before.
point.
So right before.
It was right
Wait,
before
go.
that.
They're probably gonna replay the footage.
About when the contest came in. So if it was right before, yeah.
No, it was right before that. Weren't they both off of it?
You might be right. You might be right. I mean, listen, you're smarter than I am, so I'm going to trust what you're saying. I was thinking about it a little bit later. Sorry, we're chatting through. That was chaotic. That was a bit insane. That was a bit insane.
They might show a replay. This man, bro, they let fucking 3 people go for 30 plus.
What the hell was it?
It was like 12v4.
Was it 12v4? Okay, maybe I'm just making up numbers at this point.
I'm just
They had a
looking.
big advantage.
Bro, this man Gio had 3,500 damage.
Something wild. All right.
He had 3,500 damage. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Maybe it'll be in here. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. That was crazy. The triple nade. That was pretty good. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Feel a little bit better. That was Minnesota Rokkr.
Hold on.
Just right from the
where the Batman picture.
Don't give up many takes. You're able to earn 4 on your first offense that carried you that round 5, but it did get close in round number 5. Yeah. Very close.
Just that Gwen triple that maybe made things interesting in an earlier round to give them a chance to get the defensive side in round 5. They weren't able to walk away with that.
Oh, is it because this is over it? Hold on.
Yeah, we'll see if we I don't know, in the highlight package if we'll get the exact.
I'm gonna go get some water and wake myself up a little bit.
Down the stretch, it definitely gets.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, during that last map, I was catching myself like doze off a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It might have been like 10 before.
Yeah, something like that. Here's the 5v2.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Tested though, right? So you're thinking right before that, maybe. Well, I mean, it's tough. I mean, it's just, dude. I'm sure you are just finessing, trying to stay alive.
And I ain't typing that.
Trying to do everything in that moment.
All right, give me like a couple minutes. Give me like 3 minutes.
I mean, some blowouts, and then that one. I mean, map 1 and 2 were not close. That one goes down to a nail biter finish on Vault. We have Hacienda up next, which is going to be Carolina's pick. So I'm thinking maybe we're going all the way to a dealership, which Rokkr have looked pretty solid on. We've got the new map in the mix. We'll see if it goes all that way, or if the solid hard point for Rokkr, they can close out in Hacienda, because they've looked solid in hardpoint in general. Skyline has just kind of been like their go-to.
Yeah, and I mean, for Carolina, this is kind of what we talked about. Can your search and destroy and your control or whatever get you to your map pick in hardpoint, right? Like in these bigger series where you've kind of struggled in HP. So now you're here for Carolina. Can you get us to a game 5?
Here, and I mean, at times looked okay on Hacienda. At times they've gotten murdered. Like I think about like Thieves, like it's them on this, and they might be putting up 70 points. But well, that's just not been a good matchup for them when it comes to hardpoint. Well, it's not been a good matchup really for most teams when it comes to hardpoint. But Carolina, I mean, it's like you need to be able to beat these types of teams. The question mark has mostly been them against the top 3, top 4 type thing, submitting themselves there and showing they can beat some of the top squads. They proved they could beat your teams like Rokkr. Granted, this is a new look Rokkr, and they're down 2-1. But now, I mean, even if you win the Hossie, I mean, what's their dealership reps at this point?
They haven't played it yet.
Haven't played it yet. I don't think I've seen Carolina there yet.
I mean, it was a round 11 win for Rokkr. Yeah, I'm sure they're practicing it.
Yeah. Well, everyone takes a breath as we get ready to hop in. Probably some frustrations there for Royal Ravens. You were so close. Dude, now I'm thinking about it. Does the whole team have blue eyes, dude? Dude, Slasher does and Gwen does. Dude, is this just the blue-eyed boys, bro? Sheesh. Heartbreakers, dude.
Carolina blue.
Yeah, no, I think that's why I noticed it, like the jersey plus like the blue.
Maybe all have the contacts, you know?
Yeah. Nero, and the opening hard point goes 31 and 21. I mean, really a solid respawn out of the whole crew as they won 250 to 100 for God's sake. But see if they can replicate that here. Off the rip we go. Rokkr looking to close out the series with the win, and well, after the Miami win earlier today, they really need points. Points anywhere they can get them. Vivid comes out shooting and tossing early though.
Did not look fun from Nero's POV. I mean, just nades exploding everywhere. He's able to spawn up and find one. Some nice early time for Carolina, but you're controlling those P2 spawns. That's what Gio's trying to do, just lock this down alongside Kenny. Now they're going to be on the hill behind Estriel.
Yeah, good little bounce back after the opening break. Kenny trying to get aggressive and cut down the reinforcements. Taking a route around the outside to probably influence spawns. Think about the P2's coming in at number 5 in Slasher. To pick that up will be number 1. I think Kenny is going back to take that fight, and then everybody else still kind of battling around the P1. Looks like the P1 advantage is going to go the way of Royal Ravens, but you should have numbers on rotation if you're Rokkr.
Yeah, where's Gio going to spawn? Yeah, he's going to spawn out. Okay, so they're going to know this. So you pretty much have a 3 versus 3, and then you're going to die on the hill. This
Wait, did they? Okay, literally P2 just started. All right, so I only missed the first hill. I'm good.
Immediate pressure through the front. That shows you to spawn out. So Gio's going to full flank off the spawn out. Luckily, his teammates buy him enough time to get there.
Oh, now we want to go stupid. All right, bet. We popping 3 pieces now, Gio. Perfect. The second, like the when I don't need you to.
Nice answer after, yeah, you got broken from the front pretty much instantly.
Spawn in the back. They spawned in the back. Nobody was blocking.
Oh, Lordy. Well, Estriel's trying to block it with his gun.
There's 30 left.
Yeah, true.
We're tweaking. This man wants to start 7-2 now, I guess.
Beautiful job of that as he gets 2. TJ will be tucked away in closet looking for his opening, and he hasn't been able to find it yet. Maybe off the Slasher kill, you're able to get something. There's a wall bang from TJ for 1. But
when and why were you Batman? I did a Batman marathon for a game.
You'll be up 20 on rotation though. It's gonna be
like I did like a 9-inning stream until I beat like Batman. It was a while ago. The VOD should still be up on the channel.
They moved up a couple notches in that statistic.
You could probably just like search it up.
Well, I mean, you just got that flip with 30 seconds. It ends up working out. Plus, it sets you up for this hill. Some two kills do go down though for Carolina. So immediate pressure. But you have this setup right now. Does Rokkr? That's going to be 3 dead. Last player alive. Sliding around is TJ.
Still contesting though.
That would have been a crazy Kobe.
The angle, I believe, is Estriel to sort of shut that down. But it'll be Gwen with 2 HP, just hoping a leaf doesn't take.
Or that might have been during the E-Day. It was either during the marathon or during the E-Day.
Or a leaf, but they don't enjoy much time inside the point. Once again, Rokkr are back in, and they've just continued to build this advantage. It's kind of similar to the map 1. They just are out rotating, making the bigger plays need the break, or well, maybe getting blessed with a spawn time or 2.
Yeah, I mean, they just have a great read there as well. I mean, they pick up on the splits. I think it was Gwen and Vivid both spawn.
Damn, how many fucking stuns did they have?
From Rokkr spawns out well. Ken just adjusts on the balcony, and yeah, you just see they have put the work in. Their hard point is looking good. They just need everything else to catch up to this level, and they're going to be a tough team to beat.
We'll see. It's still early here.
Good 2 pieces from Tej.
See if Ravens can bring it back after a little slide and chow from Tej. Rock Hill often where you bring it back after an early deficit, and Tej is kind of going God mode here. Slasher involved as well. This has been perfect so far, and yeah, I mean, you get these final 30 seconds, and you're down.
Good kill from Tej. He's on a 4 right now.
Seen this from teams so often. Rock can be the
now he's on a 5.
TJ shooting nukes suddenly as he gets the 5 straight before he ultimately falls. Gwen finding easy pickings as well. Nice.
Dude, I honestly thought he was gonna get Ken right there.
That one, but Astral gets his win behind a spawn. TJ has got the route top middle to shut it down, and yeah, there's a contest that finally comes in, but TJ just he won 5 straight, then 3 straight there. I mean, that's a massive rock.
I mean, they brought it back.
A lot of great timies there, top halls.
He had like 9. 9 of his 13, I think, were rock, bro.
Well, I mean, 50 of the 88 were at rock as well there for Carolina. They get themselves right back into the game with a great P4 hold.
They certainly do. What was looking like a blowout, and we're talking about how good Rokkr's hardpoint is. Suddenly, a distant memory is TJ. He's awoken the beast. But the early part of this rotation is where Carolina need to improve things. And with number 6 in Tej, you're still spawning out towards the P.
I had no idea that the TV made noise.
Rokkr is going to take whatever time they can get for now and then worry about the flip. It's not going to come via Estriel because he's going to die open to Tej. And you're still spawning out like Boathouse. If you are Rokkr and with what, 20 seconds remaining, you gotta start thinking about the rotation here.
Yeah, Ken maybe gonna try to go front. He's gonna have a 1 versus 1 versus Slasher on this side. We saw this, but the opposite way, and while Slasher's gonna win it. So yeah, you really have no pressure bottom side of the map or even on the hill. Finally, you're gonna get a couple of kills, but it's with 7 seconds remaining. But you're gonna see Carolina, 1 player gonna spawn out. What about
2 of them spawned well.
2 spawn out, so now you have numbers here if you're Rokkr.
And that's just awkward timing of the deaths. Ravens a chance for the lead.
Literally 2 of them just spawn near well.
Nero's swimming.
Yeah, and number 8 and Tej, the guys that spawn out are gonna end up walking away with kills. Nero's route gonna turn into 1. That'll get him into the point.
Good trade.
He's gonna drop, but now it's kind of a messy P2, similar to what we saw the first time through, but it is still advantage over the Royal Ravens.
Carolina got it under control. Gwyn's blocking in the back, so they're going to keep spawning out.
80 or so early on. Now facing a deficit. Look for the break. Let's hear the comms from Minnesota Rokkr.
Well.
I'm on his PG. Dig him back time. I'm going low red. I will. Check it fast. Check it fast. We need the 60. Yeah, it's for the game. I'm playing 10. I'm on Noro. I get flat and 10. I'll get top. There's 2 over. They get same top flat, but I have.
Y'all heard Ken. This is for the game right here, so if they get broke, it's over.
I got her deep. I need flat. Stay down. I'm swimming her deep. They're in flat. I'm sitting front. I'm top. Flat. I'm on top. I'm see a flash. There's 2 there. They're both top. Yeah, one shot. Nice. I'm dead.
Ah, they got that trade. There's like 3 on time. Actually, hold on. Good 3-piece from Nero.
He went bottom fire, I think. He could be fire.
That's a huge kill, I'm not gonna lie. If they clear Vivid right there, they get full control of Rock. Yo, Teach is on something right now. Oh, that was perfect. You gotta get that trade though. That's 3. This is a good 30. All 4.
I'm getting that close.
The boys
that boy Vivid was stunned.
And that was a chaotic stretch, really, for both sides. Split spawns everywhere, messy holds. But if you're Rokkr, you are up. And now you're 3 dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so many multi-kills, right? From Geo, from Estriel. TJ was popping off again. He's up to 31, keeping Carolina in it.
Since that rock point, he just, like, leveled up, bro.
Took over.
He absolutely has. I don't remember what he was to start, but 4 and 8 or whatever it was. Like, it wasn't a horrible start or anything, but he just erupted, bro. And it's just been multi-kill after multi-kill. He's been disgusting. If you win this, if you're Ravens, it is on the back of that tiny man and TJ. But still, work to do. Another lead change.
Yeah, he finds another kill. He's going to flip this spawn. So TJ doing anything and everything that he wants right now. Just feels like he is not losing a gunfight in a hallway. So with his play, you get the spawns, you get set up, you're finding some scrap time. Minnesota maybe
TJ about to get 40, bro.
TJ out. Can they get forward?
It does.
It is. So 4 versus 3 right now. But
They got to clear out Slasher.
TJ's gonna be coming behind him.
Slasher's literally like, if as long as you get rid of Slasher, then
I think ended up getting kills. So yeah, you've got to go and you got to go quickly.
you got to clear him.
Slasher doing a great job from back statue.
Perfect.
At least getting 1.
That's 2. Slasher and Vivid are going to spawn out. They're going to spawn towards mid. Yeah, they spawned 1. That's 2. That's perfect. Everybody out front. Everybody's going to be out front.
They're decisive. They push it forward, trying to not worry about TJ and make sure they take out Slasher back and get the team.
Look at this dude.
Spawns deep.
You know what's crazy? Bro, G, I was literally going to hit you up because I kind of wanted to do like a cooking stream tomorrow. But like, I kind of wanted it to be a series. So I was going to ask you if you wanted to come over tomorrow. But I'm not sure because, again, of the watch party. Plus, I don't know. Don't you have work? If anything, if you're... Ooh, actually, I don't know.
Thought he had the early rotation, but just jumps over one player. Now what does this turn into? This has been as back and forth as the map has been. This P3 certainly has been. And now you need 15 for the win for Rokkr. 30 for Ravens.
Okay, that wouldn't be too bad. I want to do it this weekend. So it really just depends if you want to do it tomorrow or Sunday. Pass through early. Okay. This man T's got a 2-piece.
Nade will connect. He'll get 3 out of it. Now spawning out well side and battling back in will be Rokkr as another lead change comes in. Now Royal Ravens in front and only need 14 as the point
off
is
Monday too. Okay. Monday, Tuesday.
They just gotta deal with this guy. He is an absolute monster right now.
He's a tank. Now the stun. That's how
I'm trying to think.
That'll get him out of it. You're just trying to contest as best you can. Get a foot in if you are Rokkr and get this to Rock.
Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Oh, thank the Lord.
You can't win it here though. TJ gonna be
Compact my top 3. Bro, the Compact got fucking buffed. Compact's good on Warzone. I know that for a fact.
He only gets 1, but at least he gets 1. First into the point with Rokkr. Now another lead change. Rokkr go back in front. Vivid biding his time.
No
Gwyn
shot.
Through on the pitch. Gwyn and Vivid both able to get one. The break.
They're gonna get it.
Astral, the only one that walks away with a kill. He's trying to dive. Geo now trying to contest.
They're gonna get this.
Seconds needed for Royal Ravens to do it. Last push.
Oh wait, hold on.
They go, but
You didn't slide.
Quickly enough. Carolina get the final second. We're going to a map 5.
Damn, you didn't slide? Oh my gosh, bro.
That P3, you saw them flying. Geo from top plat just couldn't deal with Vivid, couldn't find the final wall bang.
I'm not gonna lie. After that first nade, like, I would have dove low key. I'm not saying that's the right move, but damn, y'all kind of waited a little too long.
No, I mean, what's he end up dropping? 40 plus. I didn't see what the final stat line was, but from that first rock hard point, he just didn't lose a fight after that. TJ just took over, looking so strong on Hacienda and doing enough to get us to a map 5. We thought this one would be a battle for a couple of reasons, just where these two teams are.
Yeah, he had
and
40.
Also the fact that Rokkr, well, they've done nothing.
24 non-traded kills, 4K damage.
Since adding Kenny, or just in general, this team.
Yeah, stage 1, right? Wasn't there a ton?
Yeah, a ton. Nero, I think his third 30 bomb. I think he's been 30 plus in every respawn. So Nameless was on spot with that one. But
oh my gosh, out of burp. Excuse me.
4,200 damage, 24 non-traded, but you look like the rest of his team. I mean, that guy was winning his ones and winning his multis as well. Just there were so many lead changes in that.
No, I mean when it goes to 105 to 34, then that P4, that is the TJ moment, right? He just keeps it going.
Yeah,
gets them back into that game. They take the lead. Rokkr fight back to P3 and P4, and then it just comes down to a couple of plays. I think if it's a little cleaner for Geo on that platform to start that break, they probably win. But Vivid played his life and TJ hit the nade.
Yeah, no, TJ hit.
No, that nade was perfect. That nade was perfect. When he got that little 2-piece with the Semtex, I don't know if he stuck somebody, but he definitely was able to get that 2-piece. I just don't know if he stuck anybody.
Royal Ravens. Don't go anywhere. It's the final match of the day. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned banger. We'll see you shortly.
Good old-fashioned banger. That was a good map, though. That was solid. I think for how Minnesota started, I think they definitely should have took the map. But, I mean, Honestly, Carolina on those P4s just took over. They did not miss really that much time on any of the P4s. Even the P2s, honestly, like Gwyn and Slasher were like really the only two blocking. And Minnesota would not go for them right away. They try to go through the front a little bit.
For all who dare to compete, it's more than a team. It's our team. It's more than a feeling.
That's crazy.
Passion. It's more than just talent. It's the grind that got me here.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but
it's our legacy. One city, one stage, one champion. The battle starts now.
oh, it's for the yo. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck because I don't know how many of y'all actually track like CDL news and like what's going on in the scene. If y'all do actually track what's going on in the scene, how do y'all feel about the major being in? I don't even know where it is, and it's in Ontario. I don't know where it is exactly. The fact that the Toronto Ultra Championship weekend is not in Toronto, that kind of kills the vibe. The fuck?
Yeah, least all out time for your teammates to work this space because you know what Hydra is capable of. Finds that kill onto Insight. Skies across the map, finds the second. Now Sid left in the 1v2 on this side of the map. He finds the first 1v3. Off the reload! Oh my goodness!
Was that for game? Or was that for the fucking round? No, there's no way y'all showing this, bro. Not the Benjay route.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that
This is so trolly. I'm gonna keep it.
Can you walk us through what kind of y'all's situation?
Yeah, what's the setup you got going?
Apartment?
So we have a like a kind of like a penthouse apartment and a whole bunch of setups in here.
Do you guys all live together in this penthouse? Who's cooking? Who's whipping up the meals after a win?
So Brian gets the penthouse. We're all staying at a different apartment.
Okay.
Still pretty nice, not quite a penthouse, but you know, we spend every day here.
Brian Saints living in a penthouse? Call of Duty can make dreams come true, children. You heard it here first. All right.
Bruh.
Wait, hold up. Was he the greatest sniper of this? Oh my god. He was hella good. It all comes down to this.
This I'm not gonna lie. I remember seeing this live. This was so trolly. Seeing this live was funny. I don't think anybody really. I mean, people expected it to be a battle. I didn't expect this to be a blowout as much as it was. That's so bad. Bruh.
Come on the stairs, Nice. I'm looking you. Could be outer. Outer. That's nice. 3v1. See, nice, baby. Oh my god. I mean, I'm trying to scam it.
The 2025 Minnesota
All right, map 5
is available now.
Between the Rokkr and the Carolina Royal Ravens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of map 5s. I feel like it just we're delaying the inevitable. I just don't know who's gonna win. Honestly, in terms of the last couple matches, probably Minnesota. But then again, I mean, Carolina slammed Minnesota. So it probably should be Carolina, but based off the last couple matches, Carolina have not been looking good at Surge. So if Minnesota tighten up, then maybe it gets a bit more competitive.
Team in there dealt with Geo first on the plat. He was the one to find that kill. Nade was on point. Well, they just needed a couple of more seconds. They don't win it here, but yeah, on this rotation towards Rock, guess who? TJ again.
Oh yeah, TJ was by himself.
Sometimes in this situation, when 4 are swarming you, 1 is everything. He keeps gun up there. Who knows? Maybe he gets a second, because where does the next person pop? Can you spawn out?
Gwyn goes all the way through
so far.
Yeah, so Gwyn takes his time, goes on a long play. Like, there's a chance if 4 are up for Rokkr, like, if someone watches that.
Yep.
But with that TJ kill,
Oh no, this was like literally when they won.
Leads to the break.
Yeah, I think they initially thought Geo would be the one to dive in, because he just melted Geo. And then Estro tried to dive in, but at that point it was kind of too late.
Than they probably would have liked to, or just win the game there. But an insane one. I thought when they had that 4-on-1 flying at Tej, they were going to get it done, but says Tej getting one allows the timing for Gwen to take the route, and then we'll get the win. We did go back and watch the control, by the way. You're right.
Yeah, 2 players got off.
Yeah, 2 players got off it, like right before we kind of checked the replay. So, yeah, I mean, this one could be done.
And again, they're just trying to like catch timings, right? If someone's flanking and whatnot, dodging nades. But I don't know, I'm a believer. If you got 4 lives remaining, just sit on it.
Just sit on it. Just hope you win.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers. There's gonna be a miracle round victory.
I'm a big believer of just sitting on the objective, just sitting on it.
Yeah. Okay. A dealership. Rokkr series have been stressful all year. They've not slowed down with Kenny involved. We go to another map 5, and you know, Ant kind of mentioned he liked the attacks he saw from them on dealership. We're gonna get a look at those. You'll have 3 on one side.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like
Just throwing nades over towards A.
playing, watching, or seeing this map in any way, shape, or form. I am not a big fan of dealership. I hate this map.
The tough part about it. It's really about mid control for the defense.
I just do not find this entertaining whatsoever. At least this map.
For the offense, it's just this uphill battle.
An uphill battle.
Watch number
come
3.
to a stall for now, but here's that timing you were talking about. Nero's going to try to take the route.
Are we serious?
The trigger discipline's there, and he will. Oh,
No, he won't.
No, he will.
He will. Funnels him in. Nero with the late flank will decide
They
the
got it.
round. I thought when he's first taken, they lost a player. I'm like, uh-oh, this falls apart. Someone's going to turn and pick this up. But
well, that's kind of it. I mean,
never turn and pick it up
after the first blood for Carolina.
Like, someone should turn. Someone should turn, right? Like,
usually that's when it's pretty obvious.
I don't know if that's on Slasher or the player that was with him, but like someone's got to turn. And, okay, this is the first time they played it, you know, well, officially. And maybe that's just one of those things where you just don't have the timing done yet. But that was, I mean, a long time passed, so a lot of time passed. And who knows? Maybe you win that without Nero, but probably not after they got the first pick.
What do they do here?
So TJ gets that first blood, hot off his 40 bomb, and they get nothing else after that. We're jamming out with Tej.
What the f? I'm about to say, what kind of music is this? I forgot they be having a music room on here.
Angle Gwen can maybe get. Well, he's not gonna like that. Another first blood though. Vivid this time able to get on Geo. He took a couple shots, I think, at Gwen, and then he's quickly silenced.
We get first blood.
That is not an easy shot, but immediate response.
Does Nero hear this?
From 10, 3 versus 3.
He's gonna get traded.
You hear the glass break.
Goes for timing.
And they got eyes on Gwen. So
Vivid didn't even go through the door, or not Gwen, or not Vivid. Gwen went through the door.
And look how quick they're going. I don't know.
He tried to go through the other way.
All 3 they've given up the entire map, right? You have so much to clear throughout the middle on the attacking team. All these different angles. You think sooner or later
shuts this down, picking a corner.
They're gonna flank. But never mind.
Oh my gosh.
That's what shuts that play down. Someone picks a damn corner.
That's so ass.
And they all run by.
I mean, you don't expect that at all.
No, I mean I saw Gwen just lie down in the corner. I'm like, oh my god, they're all gonna run by him.
Oh, Nero team killed.
Oh my god. I mean, think about the difference.
He didn't, yeah, because he didn't get 3 off that. I think Nero just got a team kill.
Gwen gets away with
because Gwen kills Estriel. Yeah, Nero got Kenny.
I mean, I'm assuming like he's not seeing anything middle. Vivid sees nothing. B, someone's like they're probably pinching. So just sit there.
It's just crazy because Gwen's the first person they got eyes on before Gio got picked. They knew he was playing from that position early on, but I mean, a lot of time had passed. But I feel like that's how that gets shut down, though. Literally, it's pick a corner. 3 first bloods now for Carolina. TJ has gotten 2 of them. And
oh, you know where last one's at.
Back to work. All on Nero. 1 versus 3.
He's got a sub. I mean, he's got to take some long gunfights here. Trying to just get the bomb and back up.
He didn't get it.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold up.
I mean, you need like 1 or 2.
Hey, that was a little dangerous. I won't lie. Nero almost had at least 2. He probably would have got traded because I don't think he would have enough like ammo for the 3rd person, but it definitely wasn't looking. He could have done something for sure.
Got dicey. I mean, Vivid's hitting it fast, but honestly, he might get caught sprinting. That would have been insane. I mean, the triple from Gwen into a 1v3 there for.
Dude, with how quick the pop-ups are in this title, I mean, just imagine just snaking on
some of these.
Oh, God, yeah, no, it'd be insane. There's just headies everywhere, bro. Carolina convincingly won the first surge, 6-1 on Pro Dub. I mean, very different combo now heading to the new map and dealership. Estriel has shown his
Yeah, well, last time Vivid got a pick here, so he's like ready for this. He's hoping someone overpeaks.
Just kind of waiting for the nades to get exhausted. Jump spotting is TJ.
Dude, it is so quiet on this map. It is so quiet.
I mean, this is what he did the entire last round, like this, and kind of peak stabs.
This is where the slash away, work your pick, see what's open. What are they giving you? And I mean, on the other side, Rokkr, they haven't moved. Gio's been chilling all the way back left.
Oh, it might get decided by him, though.
Yeah, and what he finds.
Oh, he's posted, bro. Licking dirt. Oh, he's making the call now. Boys, I'm probably going to need help here in a second.
It's that need. That's the problem.
It didn't hit him.
It, though.
Doesn't hit him. So far, so good. TJ, it looks like, or sorry, Slasher's just holding it. Oh.
What?
Oh, well, that is unfortunate from the car, and then Slasher gets his head just plucked.
What did he nade?
All on Vivid.
He's so dead.
Well, Slasher was
there's no
posted, so
way.
I'm gonna assume it was like a trophy or something.
Yeah, it had to be something funky because he was just he was literally holding that gunfight with that gunfight with Gio, and then well, he's probably like, oh well, that's frustrating. The next thing you know, he takes 4 swift ones to the forehead. Interesting. Well, we continue to go back and forth as these two teams can find no separation from each other.
Yeah, nice discipline right there from Minnesota. Just play the A retake. Don't give up middle of the map. Play the 4-on-4, and they do it beautifully.
Yeah, Gio is locked, dude. He was laying there for a solid 45 seconds. I mean, you got to, but
yeah,
but like you weren't wrong. You're like, Rokkr has not moved. No, they're good. They're probably not trying to win stuff after what happened in the.
What are they gonna do here? Oh, they're just all hitting it.
What? Who dies to a car? This
Seems
round?
like I'm about to say. It seems like Carolina's just trying to get a lot of mid map control.
Oh, you think that? Oh, what do you think now, Joe? Oh,
That's so. Nah, that's whack. I'm sorry. I didn't even think. Oh, I didn't even think about that. If you have an RC car and you use it on one of the cars, it's gonna probably blow up the car after. So it's not even like I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you see, this is again. This is why I don't like this map, bro. He had an RC car. Somebody on the other team shot it, and then it just blew up the car no matter what.
There's just so many.
Yeah.
You think that one's done? Oh, now there's a Range Rover to your chin. That sucks.
No one wants a Range Rover to the chin. Ooh. Well, tough one there for Rokkr.
We can put cars near bomb sites. They just don't have to blow. They can already be blown up.
Yeah. No, they can or just stay destroyed after one round. I don't know. Like, just leave them. They blow up once. Maybe something happens, but we don't need it every round.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a good idea, Clint.
We just don't. We don't have.
I mean, we got vault one bomb site.
You're talking about that. That's the future, Joe. We don't have the technology yet.
Okay, we'll figure that one out.
Cap. I wonder if they'd be getting fined for some of the comments they'd be saying.
Finally find some separation.
Mid again. This is open.
Oh, he's working it, dude.
He's out of it. Never mind, I lied. He chased him down. The winter net.
Gets a little bit of help. Last player's gonna be Nero. Is it one of those rounds? It's a Nero tweak round. It's a Nero tweak round. He gets 3. He's looking on the ace.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's got a hunt, and it's just like where.
If it's on Slasher, he's getting slammed.
He sees him. He goes to the window.
Oh.
A chance to win it. Nearly one of those rounds. He's good for one, I swear. Comes up a little bit short.
I'm about to say, against Slasher, I low-key would have picked Nero. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he mantled on the window, so it is what it is. Oh, he didn't even mantle. He literally just jumped on top of the window.
In that scenario a million times in his career. He's like, I got this, boys, no problem.
Yeah, like it's just you don't mantle through that all that quickly. I feel like every time someone tries that, they just get destroyed.
Well, he if you hop off the bomb, you kind of do a little hop.
Yeah. Instead of doing the full on animation. Well, Slasher hits the slide back and able to take it. Now some separation, 4-2.
Kobe.
And this is similar to the round 1, right? Kind of look at it. Ended up being Nero that took that late flank. Do you pick it up this time? Now we'll see if the round plays out the same way, but that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, the only difference is too, you have Twin who's pushed on through, right? Nobody's really watching your flank if you're Minnesota.
Kobe.
And maybe this is why. Okay, so
good nade from
just
Vivid.
At it, but this time you're gonna go through the vent. So I think he spotted it. I think Slasher saw it. Yeah, Slasher sees him. Just a call out to his teammates. They're gonna hunt him down.
And
Slasher's
Gwen,
all over
Bro,
that.
Gwen's going stupid right now.
Happen again, and that is a great.
Bro, I don't know what's going on with Gwen.
What happened in round one, but yeah, Gwen's position a little
People
bit
be calling him an onliner. It might be true. It probably is. Shoot, I mean, at this point,
for Carolina.
it basically is. It's true.
It's just both sides. You're just allowing Gwen.
That boy Gwen going stupid in the S&Ds today.
Defense is like, I don't mind if you're playing soft, sort of 4-on-4.
Is it 5-2? I think this is a match point for Carolina.
Just play hard.
Yeah. We'll see if they can play harder, Joe, because they're gonna have to win 4 straight now.
Okay, yeah, that's it's 5-2.
Really make control when it comes to this map, and yeah, I mean Gwen's been living there.
He saw like 3 cross.
Through that slant on the cross, and he's right back to his spot. And this is where he's gonna play from. So nobody playing really deep, where we saw Geo kind of holding from A. No one's deep there, because they kind of started to rotate over towards B.
Now we're deep. And
okay. Yep.
Yeah. Now we're middle hard.
Yep. They are clearly playing harder than they were before. All right, Joe. Who's dying to a card this time? I'm gonna go with.
That'd be TJ, right?
I was gonna say TJ too, dude. I was gonna say TJ too.
That's nah, not Tej. Not Tej. Is Tej even near a car? Oh yeah, he is.
Find it here, but hoping maybe somebody gets impatient. Geo is no longer playing from deep. It's gonna be Kenny. Well, Kenny's gonna find the pick, and he's able to get away. Slasher can't capitalize, so TJ not hit by a car.
We're gonna watch middle, right? All right, yeah, we're watching middle.
As long as Gwen's alive, though, it seems like it's maybe still winnable.
2v1.
1 versus 2. Maybe we'll be calling him Gwinnable. Movement is looking nice. Chow looking nice.
Oh, if he wasn't mid-map, that would have been doable.
Yeah, to Rokkr. 104.
Buttery smooth. Buttery smooth.
He's had some moments, but yeah, they got to play hardball at mid. Do it a little bit better that time, and yeah, they rotate Geo out of the deep. But
yeah, he was just trying to get out of there. He was super weak.
Great timing. They just got to peek.
Well, he just kind of knows, like, all right, you know, Vivid's like throwing some shoulders, putting some shots in, but he's like, this is an A setup. Like, I'm gonna just go get some info over here, and
yeah, find info.
Gifted one.
The form of cutting down TJ, and he's able to scurry away before Slasher gets the angle onto him. And maybe not the same Rokkr team, but still this kind of gritty team all year long. Gwen having himself a map, though. He's on 12 and 6.
They love B.
Okay, so similar where mid is kind of giving up. Maybe you've got an angle here from Nero. He's playing a little bit more aggressive. Maybe he can shut down Gwen. They're going to have a one-on-one. Okay, so Nero backs him up. So showing a little bit more force there.
They are committing to this.
Yeah, and this time Nero's kind of backing up and playing from a deeper pocket. He's not thinking about the lane.
Oh, no!
TJ. Gonna get blooded again.
I thought that was gonna blow up Kenny. Did that not bounce off the window? Doesn't matter. Kenny hits 2.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't see it going that way, but it's gonna be Gwen. Left alone, 1 versus 3. From oh no to oh yeah. They're
making a comeback.
They're doing it.
How did that not hit him?
I have no idea. I have no idea, Joe. I don't understand the physics of this game. Do you? I'm not a physicist. Do I look like Sir Isaac Newton to you?
They went in the windowsill? Okay.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
That's what Ant says. I trust him.
We trust Ant's eyes.
No.
Okay, yeah. Let's see it.
Well, no,
he got stuck.
I'm talking about the other one.
The other one that came up short.
All I'm saying is, yeah, Ken got 2. I mean, he just hit so far. Whatever. Okay. I'm just seeing things, I think.
Yeah, no, did the nade you thought got stuck just fly through and stick him instead? Maybe we did get you glasses. Wait, you're already wearing glasses,
yeah,
bro.
I already got them.
Okay, well, they had to win 4 straight.
I saw stuff in map 3, and I was right. I'm just saying.
I trust you, Joe. I trust you. You're always playing hard. Okay. Got to go 4 straight. They've done 2. This is for number 3. They're still playing hard at mid. Nero, ready for the fight? Just waiting to maybe take this fight with Gwen. They're slowly working up towards B. You've got Geo who can be there quickly. Kind of taking peeks through window. Will be at number 2.
Oh, GG's.
RC car in. Does Gwen chow off of this? Yeah,
he does not.
I mean, if I had 13, I would, but he's staying disciplined.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Dude, this map is so terrible. I'm sorry. I'm just not a big fan of this map.
Oh!
Gwen's here now, too, to help out. Still have the trophy. Bomb not being planted. Watch number 5 in Slasher. He's trying to set this up. Ken's like, I've played with you before. I've played against you for a long time. I know what you like to do.
There's the bomb plant. Now it's the 4-on-4 retake for Rokkr's map. Otherwise, Carolina walking around with the map 5 victory. We got info on several players.
Oh, good first blood on Gwyn. That's 2.
Oh, we're going to a round 11. We're going to a round 11.
I'm not gonna lie. If Minnesota get this, bro, Carolina gotta drop Vivid. I'm not gonna lie.
Retake there out of Rokkr.
I mean, yeah,
Somebody gotta get dropped. If they lose this 4 straight rounds, somebody gotta get dropped. It's probably gonna be Vivid, but I don't know who else they would get. Who else is like kind of out there in challenges? Maybe like Encourage or something.
Give me that round 11 gung.
If they were to go like Young, maybe Encourage. Maybe Cap. Probably Capsule. They already trialed Cap, so probably Cap. Or no, Cap was for Cloud9.
That's the important question, Joe. 3 straight for Carolina, answered by 3 straight now for Rokkr.
Wow, Rokkr have defense. And this is a switch up. This is just gonna be a hard A hit.
Kara, maybe for Geo, looking that way.
Oh my. I mean, what are you finding here info-wise? I mean, you're just letting them plan A, and you're just gonna play retake, okay?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh.
Out of the car, now into the action.
Oh my gosh.
There's a trophy here. He's not gonna know. The trophy's gonna allow him to just sit here. They can't clear this.
Shut up. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Great
Stop.
bounces, but he gets through.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wait, low key.
He's been so good in the middle, and now he might win them the game.
Can they trade it out? Gwyn
He gets traded. It's 3v1 or 3v2.
Geo trying to do this. 20 seconds left to go. TJ gonna get ripped a bit, but able to reposition. They've got to go.
Oh, Geo's taking a route.
Kenny's able to get one. Geo gets one as well. 1 versus 1. TJ and Kenny.
No time.
There's
Nah,
just
they didn't get it.
time to get it done. TJ can check it. Kenny gets the kill. Goes on 5 straight, but it's not gonna matter.
Vivid lives another day. Vivid lives another day.
A wild map 3, 4, and 5 between these 2 squads. Holy hell.
I mean, that trophy just saved the game. That trophy saves the game. Because that player vent, Gwyn just, they don't know he's there.
Yeah. And he's just able to look through and get one.
And just sees the guy run, follows him.
Whew. God, between that.
Vivid lives another day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That boy, he was like 30 seconds away from getting dropped. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was like 30 seconds away.
No, really did. But I mean, the Vault Control had insane moments. The Hacienda had
Damn.
50
Kenny did really good too. He went 10 and 5.
This one, a game of swings.
Gwyn went fucking nuts. He was 14 and 9.
To Carolina, and now Rokkr. That's what they do.
GG's, yeah, GG's.
But they're getting there.
That's crazy. That was a solid series. I think the first 2 maps are kind of just like blowouts. From like map 3 on, it was like 3-2, 250, 244, 6-5. First half legit was just like blowouts. Then the rest of it was like pretty competitive. But it's cool though. It's cool. All right. W stream. I'm about to head out. I'm gonna try to get some food, rest up a little bit. I'll have predictions up probably tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow morning, probably later tonight. It depends on what I do today. But I'm gonna try to get the predictions out at least 2 hours before. Because typically on Saturdays I try to get them out on Saturday mornings. But I want to kind of see if I can get them out later tonight, because I know somebody here said they had like an earlier like prediction on Neptune. He was at like 59 for Neptune. Might be free because he usually gets 60 in a series. But I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna get some food, rest up, chill for a little bit. I'll see y'all boys later. I will probably see if I want to do 8s next week, but I'll probably try to do it towards the middle of the week. Normally during weekends I'm not really playing COD too much, so definitely towards, I would say, sometime during next week, I'll try to host 8. So I'll see y'all boys later, all right?